YouTube is thinking about if it's going to join us. Okay, there we go. There, we can see ourselves in YouTube.
Yes. Look, it wasn't in the checklist or the manual.
There was
so don't
intentionally
expect me to
not
know
a
what
dress
the
rehearsal
symbology
because
means.
nobody likes those.
You tell me, where's the little
There has been no rehearsal.
Oh,
This is a
great, now I get it.
concept presentation.
I don't know what to do.
Put this here. That's the
I
new
just have a
book
snack.
cover.
Is there a way to flip the camera, you guys?
Yeah, there is. You just move a mirror.
There you go. Mirror.
Oh, you're trying to
Now
flip. No, you're trying to flip the camera. Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Flip the camera. Okay.
There you
sweet.
go.
Ta-da.
Because then if they want to respond to comments or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate the cheerleading squad.
A million people are just going to be like, what is this?
You got it.
What
You
is
got it.
this? And apparently I have to drink water and not just wine because I have to use my voice and stuff. All right. Welcome.
Welcome.
The story goes like this. We took ourselves to Hamilton on Broadway. And as I was sitting there, at least one bottle of sake and some wine in, I was like, I have to be on this stage.
It was a big block.
Like this is the culmination of my cult baby life in the performance cult, the Children of God, right? Because cults are always about labor. There's always a product. We did performance. And so then I said to myself, well, I'm not a Broadway trained actress or dancer, so I suppose I shall have to write a musical. So there I was, probably a week later. It was December 28th. I was just opening a bottle of Napa wine, and I was explaining to my Brazilian host daughter, like, I don't know if it's going to be the Book of Mormon, but for all cult babies, or if it's going to be putting women soldiers on the stage. And then I was like, it's both, Daniela. It's always both. And then in the next 4 hours with that bottle of wine, I birthed the concept. And I've been talking about it with you all for like 8 months. And I've been
Mace Wolf wants her to co-invite, co-host?
No.
No. Okay.
no, you'll get a whole bunch. Just
Okay, great.
So part of my goal this summer as we drove around the country was to write the musical concept script. This is like the book proposal, as it were. You will be able to watch this and get a whole idea of what it is, even though the songs are not yet written. Most of them. I've written at least one and borrowed 2 others. Okay, so now I'm just going to start.
Yeah.
I suppose I have to like stand up and perform and stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So, the stage lights rise slowly, revealing St. Paul, me, standing alone in a dramatic spotlight. His crochet beard sways slightly as he speaks. Toned, solemn, presence commanding. He has hashtag Road to Damascus emblazoned on his sleeve. And he's holding a yarn bomb staff, which he's rhythmically tapping on the floor. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. Which is St. Paul quoting himself. If you know, you know. Begins pacing and tapping his rhythmic staff. And so, in this dangerous, perilous, very super scary world, I began to shepherd my flock. Ha ha ha. But the thing they never tell you about the shepherd analogy is that the shepherd always eats his sheep in the end. And that is Maiden Cult Lady quoting herself. Music fades, the lights dim, and now you see as he's walking over, there's like a chessboard lighting up on the floor. And he says, and the chorus says, this chanting, the shepherd eats the sheep. And the chorus is like visible along the sides of the staff because it's all the numbers that are going to come in. St. Paul says, a shepherd plays his role, but a bishop knows the game. And then the chorus sings, his loyalty is to the Vatican, which is from 6. And then he goes and he gets on his square, the bishop's square, and he freezes. Okay, scene 2.
Fade. We do have fading lights. We could like really do that.
I mean, this is all the opening. There's just 16 characters if we know chess. Okay, so number 2, the Marine enters. Light shifts to cold clinical white. See the U.S. Marine coming in. He has I Heart crayons emblazoned on his sleeve. And he says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come." 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. Now, so he's going to get on his chessboard. I don't know if these are spoken or sung. These are things we will figure out. It says, "A shepherd commands, a marine obeys, but on the battlefield, it's all the same game." He gets on his squares and kneels with his fist to the ground, and the chorus chants, "There's no such thing as an ex-marine." And then they say, "March in step, obey their call. No room to doubt, no room to fall." He's locked into place. Number 3, Joseph Smith enters the scene. Sorry. He's draped in flowing garments, holding golden plates, crocheted, of course. His shirt reads, "I help Palmyra, New York." His charisma is off the charts. And the ensemble is humming a bouncy, too cheerful dum 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 dum. Joseph Smith says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come." 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. Joseph Smith is going to get his own satirical showboating melody here. "The Lord God did cause a skin of blackness to come upon them." And the ensemble is going to sing smart, 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 smart. Joseph Smith says, "I have more to boast of than any man alive. From Adam to now, I kept the church alive. Not Paul," gestures to St. Paul, who bristles, "nor Peter, nor Christ above. They never had my kind of love. But I boast, I roar, I sell. And I married 40 girls as well. I am the prophet, seer, the revelator true. The chessboard of heaven bends to my view." And he gets on his knight square, because they're tricksy, and he's a con man. And the chorus sings, "40 wives and a magic hat." You all have to teach them how to speak like a Mormon. Hang on, let me have a sip of my wine.
Water.
The AA predator enters. Plain clothes. His shirt reads #13th stepping. Google that sometime if you don't know what that is. He clutches a crochet-bound big book. His smile is soft, too soft. AA predator. "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come." 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. And then he says, this is the rhyme I wrote where I was like, oh, I'm going to write songs.
Yes.
It says, "I can only move in 12 steps. And if you leave us, it's jails, institutions, or death." He walks his 12 steps and he gets on his pawn square and he says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of you. Just follow the steps." And the chorus sings, "Jails, institutions, or him." And he gets on his pawn square. I'm sorry if you get death threats now, Kate.
Well, these things do happen.
Number 5, Jim Jones enters the scene.
Great.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make all of these like fun.
Yeah.
The perilous times, but
He could break
This
in like
also-
he could be the Kool-Aid man.
oh no, he's gonna have Kool-Aid. Sorry.
Well, I'm gonna take my 4-wheeler off my Christmas list
Okay.
and put it on my birthday list.
Okay.
Intermission.
That's
meeting.
later. Okay. So he enters the scene, red light, got the gospel music swelling, and Jim Jones struts in like so Elvis coded, stirring a bright purple pitcher, and his shirt screams, "Of course, hashtag drink the Kool-Aid." And he sings this, no also, but we gotta do it like a Pentecostal preacher, right? And in the last days, perilous times shall come. This know also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. He launches into his like revival number. Come now, my children, to a place so divine, where the lies are holy and the punch is wine. They call me crazy, say I'm wrong, but 900 martyrs can't be in a cult. We'll build a paradise far from the storm, and when they come for us, we'll drink to transform. Chorus chants, 1,000 lives, 1,000 lives. It's not murder, it's revolutionary suicide. Say it with me now, divine genocide. And then the chorus sings, he made the children drink it first. And then he gets on his rook square. Teaching people all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. All the things. I feel like the Queen's Gambit just didn't cover all of the gambit. You know?
All right, scene 6, the children enter. The children are puppets because they refuse to make more child actors and because children in cults are puppets. So they will be like manned and womaned by people that are all covered in black who will be doing the puppets. And the boy's going to come in with his guitar, and the girl's going to come in next to him. And they're going to be doing this now also, but to the tune of Jesus Loves the Little Children. Okay. I'm not sure how that goes, but like, there's no sound right in the last days. Perilous time shall come. There's no also. Blah, blah, blah. And we're going to step forward and say, can we talk to you about? And the girl will say Jesus, and the boy will say Jehovah. And they'll spin around and say, our guide, our guru. He knit the pattern one thread at a time. Our guide, our guru. To keep the faith strong, to keep it in line. The chorus chants, there are no gurus. The kids get on their squares. The chorus chants, smile, perform, repeat. Number 7, the door knocker, who will be very heavily Mormon coded, but also Jehovah's Witness coded. Everyone is children of God coded. This know also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come. This know also, that in the last days, perilous times shall come. I feel like this is already too long. So
No, it's great.
Start shorter. No? Okay.
No, keep it up.
2 Timothy 3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1. Pauses as though he's trying to talk himself into the courage to knock. And says, the main person you were sent here to convert is yourself. Being softer, conspiratorial. It's not lying. It's lying for the Lord. Did you know that doubts are like a knot in a knitted scarf? Tiny, harmless, until they unravel everything. The chorus is going to say, put it on the shelf. Oh, sorry. The chorus is going to say, doubt your doubts. The door knocker is going to say, did you know that holding someone's passport meets the international definition of human trafficking? The chorus is going to say, put it on the shelf. And then he's going to get on his pawn square. Number 8, Nation of Islam guy enters. He's wearing like a suit and a bow tie and a fez. He's got his crochet prayer rug folded over his arms. Commands with dignified, deliberate energy. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. They shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1. Brothers and sisters, this world is unraveling one thread at a time. Raises his rug. But we are the chosen, and we are here to weave it back together. They don't want you to know the pattern, but I see it. The chorus says, we must be precise, be righteous, or the pattern is lost. Gets on his square. If you stray from the design, the world unravels. The chorus says, the needle sees all. I need some better Nation of Islam dialogue, but I'm working on that part. Okay, number 9. The fraternity tech bro enters. And then I lost my script. There we are. It's like the light shifts and the bass starts going, and it's all like clubby and smug. Spotlight. He's got his sunglasses on his head, and beer in his hand. His blazer with hashtag erectile dysfunction across his chest. His grin says legacy, entitlement, and 0 consequences. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, shall come. Takes a swig. 2 Timothy 3:1. You get it. What the Sigma, bro? We're not a frat. We're a platform. The chorus says, it's not a cult. It's a movement. If you want to be part of this boys club, you got to be someone I want to have a beer with in my hot tub. The chorus says, everyone before you has done it. Everyone before you has done it. He pulls out his crochet beer koozie. Life's a tapestry, bro. Pull the right threads or get deleted from the group chat. The chorus says, it's not just a game, it's the algorithm. And he gets on his pun square. Then the mega church pastor enters. He will be very, very Bill Gothard coded for all of you. Lights drop, organ swells. Enter the mega church pastor with his tailored suit and his glossy Bible, and his pocket. Something large enough reads hashtag prophet/prophet in gold thread. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. Hallelujah. Choruses. Sow the seeds, reap the cash. Brothers and sisters, lend me your tithes. Faith is a hustle, and I've got the slides. God's got a plan, and I've got the brand. So swipe your card and take his hand. Chorus says, sow the seeds, reap the cash. Faith ain't free, but it's built to last. Knit your doubts into the seams. Pay up now for your holy dreams. Every dollar's a stitch in salvation's quilt. Your sacrifice is how the church gets built. Give till it hurts and don't ask why. That's how you buy your piece of the sky. Sow the seeds, reap the cash. Knit your doubts into the stash. Bless your guilt, invest in grace. God's ROI has a pearly face. Pastor, hey usher, lock those doors. Nobody leaves till they donate. Chorus says, doesn't everyone want an unmarried, childless man to teach them about love?
Doesn't everybody?
No? Number 11, MLM Lady enters the scene. She got her upbeat, cheerful music, bright lipstick, too much energy, and a blazer over glittery hashtag boss babe tee. Her bag overflows with crocheted essential oils and color-coded success charts. And of course, some LuLaRoe leggings.
We have some if you want. You need props, yeah. Overflow. We're from Utah.
This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. Come on, babe. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. You know they're going to come. 2 Timothy 3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1. And y'all, that's just so on brand. You're going to love these oils. They cure everything from sin to credit card debt. Buy some. Join the downline. Be your own savior. Chorus says, it's not a pyramid scheme. Like a scarf, it's all connected. One stitch feeds another until your whole life's directed. The chorus says, be your own boss. Goddamn CEO.
Hashtag boss lady. Oh, this hits home.
She spins. Hits her palm. Swear like it's a TEDx stage. Everyone can be their own boss. Just a modest starter kit and a mountain of denial. And as she gets on her pawn square, the chorus says, it's not a pyramid scheme, it's a triangle of trust. Number 12, mediocre angry white bro enters. Lights dim, bass drop hits like a supplement ad. The Joe Rogan bro, tight muscle tee, mic in one hand, protein shaker in the other. His top reads hashtag Brogan. Crocheted beanie hangs in his back pocket. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. I hope they're all singing this very differently. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. Heard it on a podcast. Please stay out of the camera, okay? Your body, my choice. Don't worry, bro. I've done the research. By which I mean I've read half a subreddit post. He puts on his beanie. He's like, life's a giant weave, man. Stay in the pattern or get canceled by the algorithm. Chorus says, it's like the Rapture repackaged for Reddit. He says, also, bro, did you know we built the AI? You're welcome. And then, of course, says, I heard it on a podcast. He goes to Square and says, queen me, bro. Feels right. And I can't wait for them to understand that insult and try to be like, on the course and say, you've been lied to, bro. They try to be like, she's trying to insult us, but she gave us the most powerful square. Yes, white man, that's because when you deconstruct, you're in the most powerful bodies in America.
Yes.
Get with the program. Okay. Number 13, woo-woo channeler lady enters. The lights ripple into dreamscape tones, purples and teals. Channeler lady in a version of Bjork's swan dress
Yes.
in bright teal.
Yes.
Sue me for that. She glides in like a fog, humming an ambient tune. Her dress reads, ah, in glitter thread. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. Oh, 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. She's going to twirl, and the chorus is going to sing, bring it in, bring it in. She's going to say something holistic. Beat, I need you deeply, gladly, now. Bring it in, bring it in. The threads of the cosmos, they hum, and I listen. She floats onto the board and lands on her pawn square. I am but a channel. Don't you want to come work on my plantation in Costa Rica for free? Whoops, I meant to attend this life-changing seminar that I host in paradise. Are you feeling cold? The chorus sings, are you feeling cold or just dehydrated? Number 14, the Queen of England enters. Number 2, regal fanfare. Spotlight hits Her Majesty. She's in full grandeur, lace gown, giant crochet crown. Her sash reads hashtag the family in gold thread. This knoweth also that in the last days perilous times shall come. This knoweth also that in the last days perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. They'll tell you it's for family, legacy, duty, crown, and country. But anything that calls itself your family wants to overwork you, underpay you, and expect you to put up with more BS than you would otherwise. Pardon the French. I mean my French. And then the chorus sings, they'll tell the story of this family. To the tune of They'll Tell the Story of Tonight from Hamilton.
We humbly request a crocheted crown.
Need people to help me crochet. She pulls out her crest. Like the threads in this crest we are bound, but pull one stitch wrong and the whole tapestry unravels. She lands on her king square. God save the firm. The chorus says, God save the institution till it eats you. She freezes on her king square. Number 15, the motivational guru enters. The lights blaze like a sold-out stadium seminar. Deep cinematic bass booms.
No.
The motivational guru. He's got his little mic on his thing. He wears a t-shirt that says hashtag, I'm not your guru.
The other way.
This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come, shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1, say it with me now. 2 Timothy 3:1. I don't run a cult. I run a breakthrough experience. 3 days, 12 grand, no refunds, no bathroom breaks. But you can't leave halfway through. And that's when the real healing starts. Slams down his vision board. The chorus says, walk on coals, break the mold, tell your trauma, sell your soul. I'll rewire your brain, unleash your inner alpha, and for an extra $4.99, you'll get lifetime access to my inner circle. It's not multi-level marketing, it's multi-dimensional growth. Charges onto the chessboard and gets on his bishop square. You are not your limits. Now sign this NDA. Chorus says, don't tell anyone what we do here. Your friends and family will never understand. And number 15, Donald Trump enters the scene. I can't really do Trump's voice, y'all. This is also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1. That's the best verse. A lot of people are singing that. Did you see this crowd? Huge. The biggest crowd. Nobody does a crowd like me. But they're coming for you. The rapists, the criminals from all the Mexican countries. Some of, I assume, are good people. I'll build a wall, a huge wall, the best wall. Pay no attention to the fact that you now live on my compound. I could shoot someone on 5th Avenue, overthrow democracy, steal the presidency, mount an insurrection, and they still vote for me. He breaks into his own parody tune. Is it a cult? Is it a cult? Is it a cult? I didn't write any chorus for Trump, apparently. Oh, by the way, he's also wearing a hashtag that says on his big red tie, hashtag make a man great again.
Can he be holding a Bible upside down?
Yes. You can't beat this. It's all woven together. The most beautiful pattern. In every stitch, it's me. He goes over to get on his pawn square. The pawn's the best piece. Everybody's talking about it. The chorus sings, make America great again. Make America safe for white men. Now, everybody's on the chessboard, and they go into the ensemble. Hang on, the best line's coming up. Is it a cult? Is it a creed? Is it the truth or just what we need? Is it devotion or is it control? And will it save, spit, or swallow your soul? Follow the leader. Don't ask why. Raise your hands and testify. Knit your doubts into the seams. Lose yourself in someone's dreams. Is it a cult or a promised land? A shepherd's crook or a tyrant's hand? Is it freedom or a gilded cage? Is it peace or a righteous rage? The beat's picking up. Is it a cult? Is it a cult? Can you escape or is it your fault? Will it break you or make you whole? Will it own your body or save your soul? Is it a cult? And then the record is going to scratch very loudly. Mm-hmm. The second lieutenant is going to enter. Burst in, wide-eyed, giant crocheted nuclear button under her arm. Come running and say, danger, danger, the world is in danger. which if you haven't picked up, that is what this know also that in the last days perilous time shall come means.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Danger, danger, the world is in danger. Turns around. The President of the United States is a traitor. Someone needs to do something. My experience, lieutenants always have the answer. In her best Katniss Everdeen. I'm just gonna say, everybody, follow me. I don't know how she's gonna do this shape with also her nuclear button, but that is U.S. Army Officer School official motto. Follow me, and then the response is, lead the way. Now they're all marching off the chessboard. Show us the light. Don't go astray. Lieutenant's here. We got a plan. Save the world. Do what you can. Step in line. We'll hear the call. No room for doubt. No room to fall. Follow the leader. She knows best. Second lieutenant will pass the test. Follow me. Lead the way. Now it goes there.
All right.
I wish we had a clapper.
It's too long.
Like
I can tell it's too long. But
I think it's great. I think especially once it gets like actually arranged with all
and
it's-
everybody's different, right? Because
Yeah.
you're going to be getting the...
Well done. Intros are supposed to be long. It sets the stage.
and it's funny. You've really thought some shit out, stuff out. Sorry, am I allowed to swear on the internet?
I don't do their rules anymore. All right, so now it's an interlude called the call and response cadence. So the lieutenant comes marching back on stage, over the top precision. Walks up, company, attention! All right, listen up. What we're about to learn is called a cadence, a call and response. It's how we march without thinking, except when the president tries to throw himself a dictator parade. Y'all know what I mean. It's how we keep time. It's how we keep ourselves in line and keep our mouths shut. You see, repetition wires the brain. You chant it enough times, you don't just believe it, you become it. Left foot, right foot, left foot, obedience. But all the infantry just thought kill. Cadence isn't about marching, it's about rhythm. It's about unity. A lot of them are about rape. Whoops. It's about saying the same thing at the same time in the same voice, in perfect synchrony, until your own voice disappears. That's how you break someone. And that's how you build an army. Are you ready for it?
That's great.
Somebody gets it. All right. So now, oh no, where's my capo?
Let me find it for you. Hold this on.
We'll start then. Now you haven't heard this yet, so don't try to sing along.
Oh.
No, don't sing along. When I say, is it a cult? Is it a cult? You say, call it what you want to. Is it a cult? Is it a cult? Call it what you want. Good.
Key change? Are we changing it to the third right now?
Okay, good. Now, let's set it to a sick beat. Is it a cult? Is it a cult? I think I have to do it my old way.
Yeah, that's great.
Is it a cult? Is it a cult? Call it what you want. Call it what you want to. That's the part you all are going to repeat, okay? But louder, like your mother is finally letting you question authority. Is it a cult? Is it a cult? Call it what you want. Call it what you want to.
Call it what you want.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want to. Alcoholics Anonymous. Call it what you want to. Call it what you want to. Call it what you want to.
Call it what you want to.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Sorry, I need a minute. Jehovah's Witnesses. Norway says you're a shunning cult. Call it what you want. Call it what you want to. Military, wrote some books about that aerosol. I can never remember to sing the song the same way twice. But don't worry, I'll be just like that Mormon guy. It'll be the same just in slightly different words. And don't even think about saying, hey, that's so absurd. Salvation Army is a homophobic cult. Homeschooler, Jesus and secular, y'all. MLMs are commercial cults. Mary Kate and Avon, it doesn't work at all. Mormons believe the FLDS are worse than them. And nothing is good if it's only liked by men. Tesla and SpaceX, don't you call it what you want to. State of Texas, call it what you want to. Catholics, don't you know that evangelicals hate you? Bezos and Musk sending penis rockets to the moon.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want.
Yellow Jelly, it's a child labor cult.
Call it what you want to. Call it what you want to.
Oh my God, stop eating their fucking sandwiches, y'all. You want to, call it what you want to. 2 by 2s is a cult that had a schism. And a brainwashing tactic you call the buddy system. La luz del mundo, llámala como quieras. Y testimonio de Jehová, Brasil es una secta. Seventh-day Adventists, call it what you want to. And all cults hate the dentist, call it what you want to. P. Diddy and R. Kelly, those are sex cults, y'all. And how about the Epstein list, that thing that's making MAGA fall? Scientology, I'm sure you want to sue me. New agey ladies, whoops, they're gonna come for me. I know we did the military, now just the Marines. And J.K. Rowling, why you gotta be so mean? Burning Man, I wanna get high too. Uncle Sam, I don't wanna fight for you. Agents of imperialism called missionaries. All that sun-sign stuff, Gemini and Aries. Knitting call, lady, call her what you want to. Call her what you want to. Call her what you want to. And finally, Shannon, call it what you That's how it's supposed to sound.
All right.
Okay. Now, as you were, just gonna strut off. Okay, that's the song to let all of you know you all belong here. Okay? Most of the rest of it's not going to take this long. I mean, the real show will obviously be 4 hours long. Okay. Okay, prelude. The knock at the door. Tock, tock, tock. The door knockers. Hi there. Light shifts, revealing a young woman bustling in her kitchen, a baby balanced on her hip, a pot steaming in one hand, and a phone awkwardly perched against her shoulder. She's mid-conversation with a spam caller, rolling her eyes in frustration. No, I don't need solar panels. Thanks. Young voice from off stage. Mama, have you seen my Viking hat? Woman says, oh my God, that goddamn hat. By the way, I wrote this whole musical to avoid crocheting a goddamn hat. True story. Our lieutenant, who is now a male door knocker, says, "What you doing, ma'am?" And she just gives him the bombastic side eye. "What am I doing?" Dad voice says, "Babe, who is it?" Woman says, "Seriously?" Yeah, the door knocker. "We're here to tell you about our solution to all your problems." Lieutenant says, "To weaponize your discontent." "Shh, shh. He's our guy, our guide, our guru." Chorus says, "There are no gurus, there are no gurus." I don't know if this part is spoken or sung. This is what you all help with. "He's our anomaly, the most unique, the most amazing, the best volleyball player you've ever met in your life." Lieutenant says, like, whoa. "Let me tell you a story about hope, about salvation, and about him." And now I think they start playing, and it's like, the song is called the End Time Rap, by the way. "Knock, knock, knock, open the door. The end time's here, we can't ignore. One true path, one true way. Sign your soul and save the day." I imagine the musical inspiration of all of this is like 90s rap meets Christian rock. Sort of like that's what we were all appropriating here. If you put on like a Shaggy playlist. That's it. Okay. Let me tell you about our guy, the one and only. He has a little monologue here, but we'll figure that out. "He started small, just a man with a dream and a message. But soon, people couldn't ignore him. They flocked to him. Teachers, workers, dreamers, even volleyball players." Now your child puppets are going to enter. The child puppets are like, I mean, the script for this part, because ask me what I was doing when I was 10 years old. Boom, attack, boom, boom, attack, boom, attack, boom, boom, attack. All through time, down through the ages, we've been told by wise men, the prophets and the sages, about a time when this world will end with great destruction upon evil men. Now freeze! Goes back to the door knockers. The door knockers say, where am I?
That was awesome, by the way. Thank you.
"They call it chaos, war, famine, and disaster, but we know better. It's all part of his plan, a plan to tear it all down and build something perfect. Guess who gets to be part of us? That's right, that's us. But only if you're ready, only if you believe, and only if you follow his lead. The end time is coming, and trust me, you don't want to be caught unprepared." Children. "Sad man's governments are too unfair. The confusion and pollution, it just gets in God's hair." Of course he's going to say, oh wait, sorry. "He's going to come down and blow them all away." Of course he's going to say, "Blow them all away. And start a brand new kingdom, going his way. It's called the end time, and I'm telling you, it's all over the Bible. Yeah, man, it's true. Read it and believe it and get in the know. We're gonna rap it to you. It's the End Time Show." 1, 2. Go back to the door knockers. "Now that you've heard the truth, let's talk about how it all started. Our guy wasn't born into greatness. Oh no, he had to earn it. He was just a humble man like you, living in a world full of sin and confusion. But then he had a vision, a divine vision. The skies opened up, the heavens spoke, and he saw now what no one else could see. He saw the end. Boom, attack, boom, boom, attack. And how to survive it. The plan wasn't just for him, it was for all of us, for the faithful, for the chosen, for anyone brave enough to listen." Children jumping in. See this? This is why Travis says Taylor Swift's a great athlete. Now the children come in. "This know also that in the last days, perilous time shall come, shall come. This know also that in the last days, perilous time shall come, shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. 2 Timothy 3:1-3:1. That's when things really took off. People came from everywhere, selling their homes, quitting their jobs, bringing their families. Why? Because they knew. They knew this wasn't just some man with a vision. This was the truth. The way, the answer. Sorry, I'm being long. And they trusted him with everything, their money, their time, their souls, because he promised them something no one else could. Number 2. And hey, you don't have to just take our word for it. Just look around. The proof is in the people, the joy, the unity, the volleyball skills. Exactly. Like the most unique, the most amazing, the best volleyball team you've ever seen in your life. Like, whoa. He's Corey thinks he's so charismatic. That's why we're here, to spread the word, share the truth, and give you a chance to join the winning side. So what do you say? Chorus. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 John 2:18. I said 1 John 2:18. Little children, it is the last time. I said, little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard, the AC shall come. The AC, who is he? Hey, the Antichrist. Even now, the AC commits crime. Da-dum-dum. Whereby we know that it is the last time. Da-dum-dum. I wrote that rhyme when I was 10. And I was so mad about not getting writer's credit that I wrote this whole musical. Okay. They laughed at us, they jeered, they slammed their doors and called the cops. All because we brought the truth and some very persuasive pamphlets. They called us freaks, fanatics. But we know who we are. We are the forerunners, the door knockers, the voices in the wilderness, armed with footnotes. This part I know is a song. But it's like, we've been spit on, kicked out. It's got to sound very like Mormon persecution-y.
Oh,
We've been spit
right
on.
up my alley.
We've been spit on,
Mom?
kicked out, called insane. But we'll march through the hail, the flood, the flame. Because he told us the end was near. And he whispered the date straight in our ear. Of course, it's straight in our ear. And we wrote it down, laminated it, and handed it out with free tuna sandwiches. They called us deluded, said get a job, but we chose his kingdom instead of the mob. We turned in our savings, we fasted for days, and we learned how to dodge pepper spray. Matthew 24:3. I said Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the mount, all his disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of their coming, and at the end of the world? You can slam your door and scoff at our creed, but he gave us a mission, a scripture, the need. When the bombs start to fall and the sky starts to flame, you'll wish you remember the door knocker's name. Chorus chants, door knockers. They asked him on the mountain, we asked him on Wi-Fi, and he answered. The wars, the quakes, the signs in the sky, the crypto crashes and the AI lies, the liberal arts majors, the solar eclipse, and the blue hair at Starbucks who gave me some lip. These are the signs of the times. We read between the headlines, the algorithms, the slime. Sorry, that part was the chorus. He showed us the scrolls in a digital dream, sent a PDF from heaven with a full end time theme. And we knew it was happening soon. So we sold the van and bought a commune. All the door knockers together. You may think we're crazy out of our minds, but he gave us the truth and we read all the signs. You're watching the fall, the final descent, while we're building bunkers with 16%. 16%. And if you're wondering what that means, well, join a class. There's a pamphlet in the lobby. The children, this is what's going to happen. What's in store? We are wrapping you a few. There are hundreds more. But don't be worried. Don't be scared. Just be wise. Open your eyes. Memorize and be prepared. I want to say that again. Just be wise. Open your eyes. Memorize and be prepared. Madam, don't you want to be prepared? I just wanted to eat my goddamn dinner.
Yeah.
These things do happen.
It's good, right? I think I'm teaching everything you need to know about cults and deconstruction in one shot.
In one shot.
Okay.
One-stop shop.
We can't stop. I feel like I want to make it halfway through. Okay, number 3. It's the making of a cult, baby. The 3 commandments. Listen up now. The 3 commandments. This is how. Rule 1. Number 1. The first rule of the cult, deny it. If you're inside the system, you'll never identify it. The queen says, say you're a movement, a mission, a family, but never the C word, and do it emphatically. Lieutenant swaggering in. Mind rape starts early. Baby on a blanket on the floor. Bible versus bootstraps, chores, and more. Danny danced for Jesus, smiled for sin, performed for the camera. Don't let the doubts win. The puppet is spinning and performing and dancing and knocks over a water glass. I made an oopsie, just a little spill. Uncle Creepy marches over. Accidents are a sign from God. You don't belong here. You're such a fraud. Dad comes into the commotion, pulling a belt from its loops. And the mom's watching from the side, like doesn't know what to do. Michelle Becker face. Jim Jones calls out. Roll 2, the unforgivable crime. Leaving the cult is worse than the end time. You can cheat, lie, steal, hell, you can abuse. But if you walk out the door, you're tomorrow's news. The MLM Lady chorus. Worse than death is walking away. Shun the sinner, make her pay. Brogan, fear the outsider, fear the state. Make him think there's no escape. They are, of course, circling the child who is trying to dance and perform. Nation of Islam guy, out there's confusion, in here's the truth. Scare the kids and steal their youth. Chorus, 3 cult commandments, we're halfway through. Each one more twisted than the last one you knew. Woo-woo lady, don't worry if you know that 2 isn't half of 3. Just listen to us, it's the right way, you'll see. Rule 3. The beat shifts. Lights snap to a sultry red. The female chorus members strut forward in stylized synchronized movement. And from the back, the lieutenant, now in just military burlesque, calls out, even if he did it, doesn't mean he's guilty. And this is your Cell Block 6 Tango parody. He lied, he touched, he preached, he screamed, he said God made me do it. Even if he did it, doesn't mean he's guilty. And he'll never have to pay. These are rifles, by the way. Even if he'd been there, even if you'd seen it, bro, you would not have helped in any way. Number 3, the final twist in the game. Even if he did it, you don't say his name. Even if you'd been there. He's the shepherd, the father, the chosen one. So hush the girl, protect the son. Female soloist. She said, please stop. She said she'd cry. He said, shh, then told a lie. She's too emotional. She's confused. He's just spiritually used. Enter the splainers. The lights shift to blue. And they are doing a blend of like Shaggy's That's My Story and I'm Sticking to It. And country music Collins Ray's Shaggy's Wasn't Me, and country music, That's My Story, and I'm sticking to it.
That makes more sense.
I mean, she said I was there, but I don't recall. She swears I touched her at altar call. Might have hugged her, but that's ministry. It's not my fault. She got feelings for me.
Wow.
Okay, I was seen with her after the sermon, but bro, come on, I was just discerning. I laid hands, I prayed, she cried. Next thing I know, now I'm vilified. Number 3. Yeah, she said I screamed, I said I yelled, said the spirit fell and she felt compelled. That's not abuse, that's authority. You know how women twist a story. We don't gaslight, we testify. You want receipts, bro, so do I. That's our story and we're sticking to it. He's God's anointed, don't misconstrue it. Female trio, forgive him 77 times 7. He's got special access to heaven. He's a prophet, a man of God, and if he sins, we all applaud. Because even if he did it, doesn't mean he's guilty, and he'll never have to pay. Even if you've been there without 2 witnesses, you wouldn't have helped in any way. Love you, Jehovah's Witnesses. It's the deification of secrecy. And you'll never have to pay. Deification of it is the house. Lieutenant says, rifle. That's how you make a cult baby. Wind her up, keep her smiling, keep her shady, use her labor, praise her voice, but never let her make a choice. Teenage Danny, if 10-year-old Danny. Dad, I'm so tired. I just need a nap, a couple of minutes, and a little snack. Stomach growls loudly. Dad, stop all your whining, get back in the game. You know that God's soldiers can never complain. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. And of course, 3 cult commandments, there's the key. To keep them blind and on their knees. Deny, demonize, deify. Repeat it till the day you die. Puppet spinning faster and faster and faster. and then stops hard, collapses on the floor. Please, everybody prepare yourselves. Door opens upstage. Man in khakis enters with his clipboard. He's from the troubled teen industry. He just walks over and says, "You're not special, you're just broken." Snaps at that puppet and drags her away. Fade to black. Van door slams.
Wow. Wow. I'm so glad you're doing this.
Don't worry, she's coming back. Come back shiny and
You
new.
gonna come back?
All right. We're almost at intermission. No mistaking the famous popcorn. Please hold up for you. Bring it to me, love. Great. Lights come up. Now it's the teenage Danny. This is the first time you're seeing the lieutenant as the character, but is like clearly supposed to be 15 years old-ish. And we are in Welcome to the Family International. Welcome to the Family International. We are your family, and here in your Family International, there's no such thing as irrational. We've got a calling and a mission, a message to share. We've got the answers to your problems and the clothes that you wear. There's no confusion, just communion. Every thought is a prayer, and if you're questioning the system, then you best beware. I don't know if this one's rap, but that was the chorus.
Mom, you should add Encanto to your musical.
I have.
Huh?
It's a song. You wrote the end of it, remember?
I did.
Yeah. Okay. We've got uncles. Now it's the character, Danny. We've got uncles. We've got aunties. We've got wisdom and grace. We've got a prophet with volleyball and infinite faith. You're going to roll for every soul and in the assigned holy place. Now smile for the camera and disappear without a trace. Welcome to the Family International. We are your Family International. And once you're in the Family International, you'll never need to think at all. Okay, now we're transitioning to my concept of a Mormon missionary ceremony meets an army branching ceremony, meets like the NFL draft. Now it's time for your assignment. Let the spirit guide your place. One flag, one mission, one eternal vow. Let's find out where you're going now.
Idaho.
You're gonna have each of the chorus members, right, step up and accept a flag, and it's gonna be like, "Bem-vindo à família internacional." Close to high skirts, it should be something in Japan, Japanese that I will sing. Benvenido das la familia internacional. And we're gonna go through Russian and Spanish and German and Afrikaans and Mandarin and there's a bunch of people. And the final chorus, welcome to the Family International. You've been chosen, now you're standing tall. No more doubt, no need to stall. Just obey and give us your all. It's like love bomb choreography and Swiftian pop euphoria, and the teenage Danny is just like very frightened and should you leave the Family International, she whispers. Of course, breaks in. We don't talk about Bruno. Now these two now they're in a spiral and they're like, welcome to the family. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the family. There's so much for you to welcome to the family. You'll be loved here. Welcome to the family. You'll belong here. Welcome to the family. Your doubts will disappear. Welcome to the family. Now you're one of us. The circle is tightening, right? It's getting very like hippie and dancey, and the teenager is spinning and spinning in the middle. There's a roll and there's a reason. There's a smile for every season. There's a verse for every treason. We've been waiting for you. She is spinning and she is spinning and she is spinning. And we'll love you just the way you are. If you're perfect, we will love you just the way you are. But only if you're perfect. Welcome to the family, just the way you are. But only if you're perfect. Jesus starts butchering, and the teenage Annie goes, but I'm not fine. I'm not fine. Spins and spins, snaps, shouts at the tops of her lungs, I want to leave the family! Without missing a beat, the chorus goes, shun the traitor, shun the sin, seal the gates, don't let her in. And the lights go dark, and as the curtain slowly falls, we have the voiceover of the dad voice, which I feel like is me, saying, now don't go telling people you were abused in our church. Dad, you excommunicated Uncle Creepy for abusing us. Well, we're not talking about that. We don't talk about Bruno. And we're going to hear, I am what I am, because you trained me. And the kids rapping, aren't we the fruit that you've been raising up so well? Intermission.
Nice.
See, it's not as long as I thought. What's the time hack? It's only been an hour. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So good.
Not plus or minus 30 seconds, but
We call that time on target.
You can work on that.
whew.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's intermission. So now the idea is that we're going to play this song Cult by Candy Carpenter.
You
And
gonna try
I
it?
feel like, are you going to play it while I make popcorn?
Oh, are you gonna sing?
Oh, yeah. I can
You
sing.
should sing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll make
Hey,
popcorn.
do you have the
I'm
lyrics?
gonna come around this
Sing.
way.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know the lyrics, but I should probably pull them up just in case.
We have lyrics
Ooh,
written
exciting.
somewhere.
The
Catherine?
concept for this is like, the band comes out and just like plays a little music concert. This song.
Make the interlude longer than they did for Hamilton.
Oh, that's why we have like a band playing. It's like this song is also, I think, the bridge between my very extreme stuff and like 90 million Americans who were raised in like normal, shiny religious extremism.
Normal shiny.
Do you know what the lyrics are?
I did.
I got
Let me pull.
You probably know them too. Oof. I gotta send you one of these. I'm gonna send you one of these next time I go to DC Easter Market.
Oh yeah.
The best.
Oh my. Oh, give it to me.
possibly have.
Oh, I'm like, and falling out of an airplane. That's
Look what it's
amazing.
made out of.
What
You can
is that?
literally hit it on
Yes.
yourself. It's an African fan.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
good.
amazing.
So good. Yeah, you
Amazing.
should just keep this one.
Menopause.
You're gonna just keep this one, and I'm gonna get you a
Really?
new one when I go.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, look, it
Of course.
matches our house so much too. That's so cool.
Is that the replacement for the one that?
That I gave to someone else. No, they
That
got
you
lost
lost?
at the theater. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I brought her one from Kenya.
that's
It got
great.
donated to someone somewhere.
Should
That
I
one's
start
from
selling
Donna.
this on TikTok
All right.
to my 2 followers?
So
That's
now,
amazing.
of course, the idea is
Okay,
like
here you go.
if the author of this song, performer, creator of the song wants to come perform on our stage, they are more than welcome
Okay,
to.
are you gonna come join?
If not, like our band will do
I
it.
can
All right.
pass off, but I can
Oh.
also sing from here. I'll do this.
Oh yeah, sing from there so you cover up my bad singing. Thank you.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me get this a little bit better.
My costume back on. It's gonna be my costume for this part.
Hold on.
Don't make me want to dance.
I sat in church while my father preached about sexual sin and pornography, learning that I was inherently bad, that God was my lover, my brother, my dad, and that made me feel kind of dirty inside. I was afraid I was the Antichrist because I felt nothing whenever I prayed. I said I was a Republican in the 2nd grade. So who's sending to REM? It's me, losing my religion again. I didn't have to join, it wasn't my fault. Growing up is like leaving a cold. I'm leaving a cold. in public in 28 years.
That was so good. Can I be in your band?
Probably.
That was fun.
Right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, don't go away. We're going to take like a 5-minute break to make popcorn.
Make some popcorn, friends.
And then we're going to come back to the second half. And this is the famous popcorn that you must put chicken bouillon in and paprika. The only thing that the cult got right was paprika in popcorn.
Oh my
Okay?
gosh, that's
Does
great.
Here for that.
Any kind.
Right?
Because cults do some things right.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the meantime, let me show you the stickers.
Yes.
We have cults always promise space travel.
Collab.
These are in the shop. These are pinned. We have I knit so I don't stab people. That's also a knitting pattern. If you know, you know. Knitting is Morse code. This is KCL in Morse code. Where's the book? Well, just a Knitting Cult Lady brand sticker just because it's very cool. And finally, last but not least, have a day.
Have a day.
We'll get to that song soon.
Have a day.
All right, don't go nowhere.
Good times.
He's just put it
Stay
down.
tuned,
Yeah.
folks.
What are people saying? Are people being nice?
People are being great.
Because when people are mean to me, people be like, learn how to sing. And I'm going to tell you what, I'll learn how to sing. When 500,000 people listen to you
Yeah.
and sing every day, then
Yeah.
you tell me what to do.
Hold me back.
Hold me back. We're gonna give you solid puppy time. How do you feel about that? Is that all right? How do you feel about it, sir?
I'm going pee, but
Just
I
be
gotta
cute.
tell you, that's so entertaining.
Because that's you.
Like,
It's great. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, where's your popcorn pot? They're like, okay, I need a small saucepan.
Small soft. On its way. Here she goes.
It's good. It's good, right? Becky, Happy is going to be a box.
Yeah.
I can literally make popcorn in any pot, except the one Tom put in the can. Literally like any stove, so.
Yeah.
Just left me in the kitchen a lot of stove when I was 11 without anyone ever showing me how to do it.
Of course.
You have oil.
Yeah.
Of the olive variety.
None of the olive variety. Oh, that is the question. Of course. Of course you have that kind of oil. Maybe.
Maybe.
No.
I can just go out. I can just go out and get mine actually.
Oh, sweet.
Right. Making your popcorn. And if you're making microwave popcorn, you're being traitorous. horrible cult members.
I hope that's not the person who did the new version because hers was great.
You don't like your version? No. Your version was so great. Thank you so much for that. It was incredible. Your version didn't work for the call and response, but your version is probably going to be what we play when they're leaving the theater as it gets caught in everybody's head. Are you ready for it? And I'm so glad that you're here. And that was so cool. I'm looking forward to learning your version because that was amazing, especially how you showed me all the chords. Thanks so much.
So,
We should do it live sometime and perform it together. I'll have my people get with your people. I was not on the right side of the camera that whole time. But hi, I was blowing kisses at you and saying thank you. I'm really ready. I'm going to get oil. The pot is on.
oh no, I turned it off.
Okay.
I turned it off. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
The warrant officers have got it.
We got it. We got visual. We're tracking.
Oh, I know nothing about this.
Same.
I just follow along. I went to be one of her people on Instagram and it wasn't live there, so then I give up.
Right. There's so many buttons.
Oh,
So many
there's
things
another
to scroll.
camera here. I forget about this. Oh,
There
she's
is.
live on YouTube on this
Well,
one.
hello.
Well,
Hi,
it's
live.
being said here. And how long have I been standing in front of that one awkwardly? But that's in the comments.
Like, who are those people?
Mm,
These are the Fringe Belief Hearings, brought to you by Lobe 1 and Lobe 2.
Today's shirt, for those that follow along, we're
Are
gonna.
you all on the right side of the camera?
We were on the wrong side of that one, but then this one was looking at us when we didn't know it. They did.
Well,
They definitely heard you on
you can flip
the
this one like
thing
that.
above it.
So now you're on the right side.
I was just showing off my shirt, and then I'm gonna get out of the way because I didn't realize I was in front of that one.
That's just the one that records it, so I can like have the whole thing.
We don't do online anymore.
So.
We play what are you guys for? Wait, have we played this before? Okay, let's just. Okay. Well, honestly,
Hi, Lizzie.
so it's just like a fighting game, but you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Okay, so there are these turtles that live in New York City.
Well, like I know who they are.
The radioactive beings. Okay, so they have like-
Wait, Lizzie, isn't it late in Louisiana? It must be super late.
Anyway, so this is just like a real fun fighting
Chicken
game.
bouillon. Yep, that's all right there. Ooh, I always forget about this one. I don't like it. I was looking at style, looking for popcorn.
And you can pick like what level
It is. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I barely know what time it is here. All right, fair enough. That makes sense.
No, I like it. I like the things I can get, and I like that it's being all represented.
Yeah, that makes sense in Texas. The shirt is another one of my favorites in the collection. I got an awesome high five from a rando dude in Tahoe today. It was great.
You got two
I
high
got
fives.
two good high fives from randos in Tahoe that just like the shirt. I found some of my people here. It was
That's
great.
everywhere. Mm-hmm.
I want to see.
Lizzie's
I want
staying
to
up
see
late
some
and
people's.
watching.
Sorry, Lizzie. I know this is late for all my normal people, but we're on the West Coast right now, so.
It was
If
pretty.
Aaron with the Y is watching, let her
It
know
was
that I
pretty-
know I know
Yeah.
her.
If Aaron with the Y is
How
watching,
many
we owe
high
you
fives
$10.
Tom got when he was walking around with that shirt.
Whoever is
Oh,
holding the
cool.
phone
Oh,
is
the
an
oldies.
amazing lead singer of a band. I am someone who has a sung since they were 10 years old, but I'm writing the musical. So.
What you drinking over there?
I get
Nasty,
to sing
nasty
when I
shit?
want to.
Yuck.
Hey,
Ew,
Kai.
yuck.
It's so nice to meet you.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
water.
like, it's so fun because I know so many of you now. I have
Water
literally
reminds me
met
of
so
my
many of
water
you
when I
now.
was
This
a
feels
youngin'.
amazing.
Oh.
It's like the perfect.
All right. I hope you like it. This is the Uncultured Lady. Yeah. I hope you like the musical. It kind of combines unculture and culting of America. Yeah, I didn't dig into. So I describe it as the first half is, cult kids growing up and performing. And then the second half is women soldiers fighting patriarchy and white supremacy. And also deconstructing. So, book release in January. But if you buy it from me, you're also going to get the audio and the digital. Digital has all the links. Audio, of course, is me reading. And you will get that in December. Time to travel with next year. No, not next year. I gave myself a reasonable amount of time. I feel like my plan is to debut this on January 20th, 2029, the day that fuck leaves office in Salt Lake City. That's my plan. Also, though, like I was talking about it yesterday, 2 days ago at the San Francisco event, and people were like, this should just be a one-woman show with you and a bunch of puppets. And I'm like, I mean, that can happen too, right? So I'll probably do it again at some point for the West Coast at a reasonable time. Yes, PDF for the PDF file call. See, everyone gets, and there's like, it's like Taylor Swift said about, by the way, Call It What You Want To is a Taylor Swift song. That's why you all recognize it, but you don't realize you recognize it. So what Taylor Swift said about Look What You Made Me Do, she's like, there's so many Easter eggs that people just watch it a bazillion times. And that ain't called musical. That is what we're going to have to call it, huh? Whew. All right. People are saying it's good. Lizzie says she has 300 ideas. Oof, y'all, I am so tired and out of breath, and my whole body aches. And that was like 1 hour of kind of performing. Taylor Swift does this for 3 hours and 45 minutes in high heels.
I mean, I've been telling doctors
Woo!
for so long, like, I think I'm allergic to pollution, and they all stop at me. But like, come to find out, I'm highly
I've been
allergic.
telling for doctors for a long time that I had seasonal migraines, and they said that wasn't a thing.
Of course they did.
I learned on TikTok. TikTok saved my life, actually. If you ask your doctor what's your differential diagnosis, that's why I went on TikTok, and that's how I got my cancer diagnosis.
Wow.
Yeah, I had been to like 9 specialists, a functional doctor. I had blisters in my throat. I couldn't sing. We had to cancel during the middle of the conference. I was so frustrated. So when I asked, like, finally, like, what's your difference? He's like, breast cancer. I didn't even know that. And I wasn't gonna say football, but I was just like, I just know.
Independent research.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
He's like, well, I can't rule out cancer. I'm like, well, then how can you? He's like, well, we could look at it every 6 months or do a biopsy. I'm like, do a biopsy 3 months ago. I was telling you.
Yeah. This is definitely a thing. So let's just talk about it now.
Yeah, like, they just think, oh, because the,
These
and
are some herbs that got on the winery.
Oh, yeah.
Just a bunch of fruit that I probably
Mendocino County Fairs.
I went on a juice kick for a while, thinking that would save me.
Ooh, I've been making my own juice, but only so I can make cider.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do like
the
Hershey's.
store-bought-
It's such a
The
process.
store-bought juice was better for cider.
She left from the tutorial, but it was basically
Yes.
as many kernels as you want, enough oil of the store to cover all the kernels, but
Okay.
not color sitting in, just like you coated it.
Okay.
Shit, like, even if you really have to mix it, you don't have to mix it that much.
Okay.
Or once in a while, you can give it a shake.
Okay. Yeah, I'm one of those over mixers where I'm just like, if I don't do it, it's gonna burn. Yeah, I don't know.
You need a big bowl.
Oh
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we had corn on the cob and we forgot about it.
Said I was a Republican and I'll eat some. The corn is my corn.
Look at all these bones.
So if you want to speak with your group, you gotta say Center Street. Now,
I barely ever remember Cape Toronto when I'm from Toronto.
Cecily, the person who did the additional version of Call What You Want To is curious about the name Wintergreen. If you don't mind explaining.
into the camera.
Also, can the person,
Within earshot of the
can the
camera.
person who your colleague wants to know if you can get in touch with yourself?
Okay, sure.
Are you still here? Whoever that person that what was your name
So
again?
they wrote.
I
the
follow you now, I
thing,
think.
I believe it was XY So Fire.
Oh hey, okay, hi.
I think
Yes,
that's
Wintergreen. So at one point we started in Utah, and at one point we had a cellist. Love her. We had like 10 people in our band, which is so ridiculous. She's a luthier. So wintergreen is the darker grain in wood, juxtaposed against the lighter grain. And when we went and recorded our first album, everybody in the project at that point was 5 people. There was a divorce, there was a death, there was like an addiction issue. So everybody was kind of like hunkering down. So that's what happens with the winter. Like the roots get all the nutrients, and that's where it becomes darker. So yeah, I mean, honestly, we should have named ourselves Wintergreen because that's what everybody thinks, and we would have gotten so much free gum. But yeah, we'd love to have you come hang out with us and follow us if you want to. Hi, everybody.
Also,
We-
we're chatting. Lizzie, please identify said person. There we go.
I'll go make sure I'm following you. I made a comment on your thing, I think. That was so good, by the way. I was like, I agree with these chords.
That actually was a quote that was said.
Yeah.
The whole family actually really enjoyed that version.
Yeah, it's great.
We all watched it together.
Ooh, you need to plug in. You're dying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's fixable.
I got this right here.
Here.
Here, it's real long.
Okay. So here's the popcorn. It's basically ramen, but on popcorn. Okay. So it's like Latin American chickeny stuff that you
Wanna try
buy in
this?
the Latin American section of any store because
No,
we are
wrong one.
about to be the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world,
Wait, which one?
America.
All right.
And so you get chicken. I have little bags for you. Chickeny stuff.
Okay.
Plus any paprika you want. I add a little bit of salt.
Oh my
basically
gosh.
ramen on
Oh
popcorn.
my gosh. Look at
So
this.
this is how it would go on deployment, right? Like
Mm.
some random crew chief would be sent up and he'd be like, ma'am, I'm so-and-so, and I was told that you have absolutely the best popcorn in the world, and I'm skeptical because my mama, and I was like, okay, sit down. And so I would have to make microwave popcorn because we were deployed,
That's so
which
good.
is sacrilege. So I would make the microwave popcorn and then I would put myself on it and they would like taste it, right? And they would mostly be like, yeah, that's okay. And they would start walking away and my team just started being like, wait for it. And then literally get like 3 steps away and they'd be like, I'm going to need some more of
This
that.
is so good.
And then when I got medevac here, they all just fought over who got the popcorn.
Oh my gosh.
So
See, this is what you do when you
what does
read
YouTube
people's
think?
books and you know it's a thing. You ask for it.
oh my God.
Oh my gosh. It's like dinner.
I mean, it basically is dinner.
You can make so much money if you told us.
It's enough.
Do you want to make money?
It's enough sodium for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Oh, these are the little ones, the little kernels.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
There's enough sodium if you're
Where'd you find the little kernels?
This is what it looks like, you
I
guys.
brought
It's so
I
Oh,
brought
freaking
you
good.
these
brought
with
these.
us, yeah.
Okay, that's why I thought we had run into it at some point.
I still have a whole nother bag in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Happy food dance. Happy
Cups
food
always
dance.
promise
Come on.
space travel. Okay, good. I'm glad you're getting connected. So, well, I know you already told us we could use it, but we're going to want to get your signature and we're going to want to do some things with you, you know.
I'm getting another drink.
There it is right there.
So there should be a first generation freedom at the end epilogue.
Air pop, no, just use lots of oil.
Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. How much oil you use is how much flavoring is going to stick to your popcorn. So you want to balance health with flavor. Americans are bad at that. Cults are bad at that. Purity culture is bad at that. But like, it's going to be okay. Eat the popcorn. Half a spoon of oil is not going to be the difference between
Well,
life and
you
death, but you're
Okay.
really going to enjoy this popcorn. Oh no, we're fine, Lizzie. It's 8:30 here. We're good. You might need to tap out. Oh, you said you might. I thought you were saying it might be a good idea for me to tap out before Act 2, and I was like, "Hope babies don't quit."
I was thinking more about tomorrow.
Whew.
when I realized there's a very
So the
interesting
chicken
corner
crumbles.
where-
I mean, like the chickeny stuff. Yeah, like the chicken bouillon. We call it cult corn. Yes,
Apparently
perfection.
The time zone is also
Our Lord and Savior, Dr. Tails. Y'all, I'm so ready for our showgirl era. Come on. How amazing it's going to be. I will probably visit the Midwest. Lizzie, I'm streaming also on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it in the morning. That's fine.
You think about Elko, or is that not far enough?
It's not far enough because I'd rather be more.
Yes, popcorn is much better for potato chips. That's also why cults like it. But
Like Wendover's most, like
If
this
you're
little
a neurodivergent,
so,
potentially crunchy foods help you be in your body. And popcorn is definitely better than potato chips all the time. But also sometimes just buy the potato chips. I spent so many years trying to swear I would quit lime potato chips forever. And then like, why? Life is too short. Eat the potato chips. Oh my God. So like her showgirl era is going to collide with my space themed era. It's going to,
that makes sense.
Y'all,
Yeah,
look
I
it.
remember staying there, but
we're going to go burn down the patriarchy
Wendover
with our tits out. Because here's the thing, okay?
we would always
When you really think about it, colonialism is just a history of white men going places and telling black and brown women to cover their boobs. Do you know why? Because it's really hard to tell a woman what to do when she's got her tits out. And Taylor Swift is about to teach the whole world that. I'm so fucking here for it. But I would like to note that when I came back from Afghanistan in 2011, Taylor Swift had stolen my style, and now she did it again. You all watched me go into my corset era before her. No, that's not true. She was wearing bodysuits, but anyway.
College degree.
Cool. And that's your plan?
Oh, this is the interlude where we get to be silly and walk through the crowd.
Are you utilizing it in a job or?
Yeah, I'm still working on
Yeah,
my
yeah,
master's
yeah.
just after Labor Day. Because I graduated last May. This was past May.
So little, right?
Yeah, I graduated in May, and then I did pre-calculus in the summer semester.
Yeah.
So a 16-week course taught in 6 weeks online,
Well,
and that made me
That's
want
hard.
to not be in school anymore, but I managed to find my way through it fast. And then it was like 10 days after that, all of this was starting to get on the road. So I didn't exactly get the downtime I thought I was going to get to have this semester, or this summer. But we're making memories.
Right.
So.
Excuse me, what?
I know. I already had a dance party about it.
Yeah.
I got whipped cream what?
And
Bouillon.
yeah, chicken flavored salt, basically.
Dude.
Game changer.
Sal, you want to go outside? You probably need to go out because you actually ate all of your food and drank your water. So I'll take you outside, bro. Let's go.
I just did a bear check. You're good.
Oh, all right. I hadn't thought about the bear check, but good to know. Little love,
Just in case.
do you know where his leash is? Oh, I was actually talking to the little one on
The
this
little munchkin.
this little love. Do you know where his leash is, Mom? I want to make sure he doesn't go out and find bears. Or are you telling me you don't care if he finds bears because you won't help me? Hello. Where is the dog? Yeah, bro, that was me. That was me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was your bark tone. Where's his leash so I can take him out? How about help me?
I'm trying to.
Is this Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to.
Yeah, I'm working on it, bro. I don't know where you're.
Bro's it.
where your thing is.
Okay, so
I'm just waiting.
here's a
Oh,
bear
bear
horn
spray?
for you.
Bear
Just a
horn. Okay.
You know, just in case you need it. Here's a,
Push down on the top.
yeah,
Okay.
it'll do it.
Oh my gosh, we'll get to hear it if it happens. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh,
It's
yay.
I know.
Holy moly.
Your butt's in YouTube right now.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble.
Oh, talk to people.
Let's do it.
You guys want some popcorn with us? Who wants popcorn?
Brought to you by
You want some popcorn?
YouTube.
Here you go. Open. Here comes a helicopter. Why is that so hard? Where is the camera? Like,
Fringe.
look, it's like it's going the wrong way. I can
Fringe
play guitar,
popcorn.
but I can't do that. Here, you guys want some? Here you go. This is much easier. It's still weird. I'm going straight, and does it know I'm gay? Oh, it changed it.
Oh, I bet her audience is loving having so much.
I love
entertainment
pasta.
than just her.
We had spaghetti for lunch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And corn on the cob that we left in the oven. Remember?
Oh my. We left a lot of
Corn
corn.
on the cob?
Yeah, we left it in the oven.
You can still have it. It's not like there's not any dairy on it, so it's just been in the oven for like
all this time.
4 hours. Is that botulism, you guys?
I think it just makes it grain.
Yeah, at this point.
You leave it outside for a year, it might become winter
So
grain.
for those of you who were too far to hear, this is the heirloom.
They can't see you on this one. They don't need to look at me. Here.
Hello.
Why? I can't believe we wore the same hats. You guys are
Hi.
so married of us.
Nerds.
No, chill it. This is our friend V Torres. She's great. If you don't like folk music, she does folk E, but she's way more like cooler than we are. V Torres.
Very South Bay.
Yay,
LA rock.
Kedra! Cheers, popcorn.
Cheers, popcorn.
Has anybody ever been to Lake Tahoe? Why are cameras like? Look, I do this, and
Once.
that's why you drive, and I don't back up the car because I'm so bad at it.
She can't handle cameras.
Mm-mm.
For those of you, in case camera-wise, you think that is obscenely small popcorn, it's because it's heirloom popcorn.
Mm.
That's the thing. It makes like if you like tiny.
Oh,
things-
really? Well, but corn wouldn't be a good idea. Bacteria starts pretty fast.
How about
Oh,
that
good job.
popcorn?
It's so good. We're talking with your friends.
Oh,
Next
great.
level, yo.
Mhm.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. I love talking to myself. Heirloom popcorn. Yeah, look. Okay, well, that's it. This is actually deceptively big, but here's more like what it looks like. It kind of feels like we're like a little bit of like a goat or something. It's so cute. See how little baby. In fact, actually,
It's like the size of my pinky
hold on.
nail. If
You want to
look at
see
your
my
pinky nail-
tiny collection? Let me get my tiny things.
Go get them.
I'll get just a smattering.
What's your brain?
But also like try different popcorns because like she likes the big white ones. I like the heirloom ones because they're crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
But also try not to buy Amish popcorn because they're a really bad child rapey cult.
Ooh, yeah, avoid that.
This is a ceramic pickle.
Yeah, and much like the Mormons, Americans refuse to believe that the Amish are a bad, harmful cult because they like their nostalgia.
I was
and
wondering
their
if you're gonna bring that
products.
up.
I
Amish
probably
people.
need to put the Amish in here
I grew up around Amish people.
for sure.
I know how to. They make really good food.
So
This is a real axe. It's teeny tiny. Why can't I do the camera? Go in the center, Cecily. I'm not even drinking. Okay, then this is what started it all. And I don't even know if anybody cares. It does work. This is what started it out, you guys.
Still
Life changing. These are little baby. Says little tiny matches.
Are those real matches?
Yeah.
What?
You do it.
Knitting Cult Lady got.
It does
a
work. I just don't know how to
mini-
do.
a
I grew
mini
up Mormon. I wouldn't want to.
dollhouse, Like
Oh yeah, the bunny.
yeah.
a mini
the bunny
dollhouse thing.
Oh god.
These
I had a
two
little
have
guitar.
spent so much
I
time with
literally
it
cried.
and have
I
like
know,
just
it's
raved
great.
over the guitar.
what would
It's so
be
cute.
like?
And
'cause-
also, my daughter was like, "Mom, I can't believe someone spent this much time
This
on
is-
you, like making this for you." But it's cool. Like she made us this dollhouse while she was listening to
So
my like
cool.
cult situation reports every week. And
I love it.
that's
As it
what
should
I
be.
do. Kate, I probably told you that, but every Friday I do a cult sit rep, and
Yeah.
I do like an hour long.
Ah,
And basically, everyone that works for me is now learning to be intel analysts for cult stuff. So it's my report on everything in the week of cults and my week of cults.
what?
And it's like, yeah, it's a super draw on YouTube and Patreon.
Bro.
Yeah, as it should
So
be.
when you asked me what I was going to do with TikTok, I was wearing like, oh no, I don't have all my money on YouTube and Patreon.
Yeah.
Everything. Selling books now. All right. are
You
we
find me on
ready?
MySpace.
Oh,
Wait,
Are
look.
you
One
ready
last,
for
one last
it?
thing. This is a micro machine,
Did somebody
and then you
just say
open
you
it,
can Find me on MySpace.
and there's a tiny guy inside of it.
Does MySpace? Does that actually like the website still exists?
I think it does.
Yeah, but all my band's music got deleted, and it's so annoying because it was the one pop punk band I was
Okay.
in.
So
What?
Yeah, they had a big
So-
problem.
Okay,
here we are.
we gotta flip
Frickin'
it back.
Tom.
Wait. I didn't even
Freaking
get my
Tom, man.
I didn't even get my own drink refilled during intermission. Where's my back?
We're gonna figure out how to flip
I
it
did
back.
something with it. I just have
Is
it.
this it? No, this is
No,
Kate's.
it's
This
like-
is
no.
Mm-mm.
It's so
Tiny car in a tiny car.
it's probably in the kitchen.
So what's the bear report for like walking amongst the streets?
They'll be out there
I
probably.
put it next
Oh, yeah.
to the best
So
book
like,
ever.
don't go walking. Just stay by the lit areas.
Well, just stay away from the edges in the sense that so anytime you see wooded area or like that culvert area,
Mhm.
they could be in the culvert or they could be out in the woods. Especially, but their peak activity times.
Okay,
like
so
1
hey,
or 2
I
in the
wrote this book
Oh,
Uncultured, right? When you write a memoir, you go super into detail about your own personal life, right? And then you hope other people relate. When you write a musical, I'm now learning it's the other way. You go like super pull back and make all these references that you hope people relate. So this is sort of my life story, the musical, but it's called Cult Baby, the musical, veterans included. And there's that book that if you want signed copies, you know, it's there.
Mhm. It exists. Here it is.
It's there.
Mhm.
And has a 5-point star rating on Audible.
Nice.
I
Did you
record
read it yourself?
Yes. It was the hardest thing I've ever
heard
done
it
in
here,
5
though.
days.
Really? 5 days.
How do you
5
swap it?
days.
How do you swap it?
Whoops. Ow.
You alright?
Oh, it got you
You
good.
good?
Yeah.
You get one of those like
That's
iPad
why I
cuts?
don't fly helicopters.
Mhm.
Turbulence. Just like most of us.
All
talk
right.
out of it.
So I was thinking, I was like, we're gonna need to have a like hashtag I was there first for when this debuts on Broadway and you come to see it, you're gonna get like a discount if you were here at my brief. This is basically when you write a memoir, you write a book proposal. And the book proposal tells the story of the book, shows your skills, and also shows the audience. It was very interesting when I started the first half. If you weren't here, I told the story about how I decided to do this, and I was like, okay, I went to a musical on Broadway, and I was like, I have to be on that stage. Like, that's going to be how I culminate out all my cult baby trauma. Like, that is going to be my magnum opus. And I'm decent at creating art, right? I have a great team. I'm building great systems. Y'all are such a great audience. And I make a living by selling my art and my expertise. And so I expected you all to say, oh my God, this is epic, take my money. But the actual reaction after I birthed the concept 8 months ago and then started talking to you about it was, oh my God, this is epic, take my money. When can I audition? And or please let me write music for you. All the ex-Mormons write music for this. So I'm figuring out how to make it from scratch. I don't take free labor, so I am building my media empire to be able to build this. And I am presenting my concept to these two lovely musicians that we have recently become new BFFs with.
For sure.
And I think
Forever.
they're going to hopefully be part of it.
There's no hoping about it. This
Part
is
of
gonna
this.
be
They're already part of it, right?
Yeah.
It exists.
It's here.
All right,
It's
so
here. Get used to it.
where I thought my favorite part was going to be me coming out as St. Paul dressed in a crochet beard. My actual favorite part is coming out as Georgiana W. Bush in a crochet flight suit with a knitted banner behind me that says, "We did it." And we're going to have... I wrote this to say Voices mix of auctioneer and sports collar, but I think it's going to be more like drag queen. This will be me dressed up as a drag queen, George Bush.
Yes.
Right? Like,
Yes.
and so, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the members of our most amazing, most badass, most lethal United States military. God bless America. I'll put my Texas accent back on. The Queen, okay, but this time she's giving Queen Elizabeth I. And she's having her face painted white by two chorus members. And she's like, every cult has a costume, and every costume has a story. First up, and this is going to be like to the tune of this. Can you do that?
Give it to me more.
This know also that in the last days, perilous time shall come, shall come.
All right.
Like, we're just trying to give that in the background while I'm introducing all these things. Okay, so... here's the thing. I tried to write a bunch of jokes about the military, and it's really hard to do that and not have everyone think it's dudes. So these are all going to be women. Even the dude characters are going to be women soldiers, okay? It's not that hard to believe. Kate and I had to dress up as male soldiers for our whole careers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. First up, always first, we have the Marines, God's own stormtroopers, blessed with abs and unprocessed rage, good at everything to do with war and, rape. They'll fight you, they'll fight each other, they'll fight a parking meter if it looks at them wrong. A Marine can build fire with nothing but a lighter and your divorce papers. Their official motto is Semper Fi, which roughly translates to always horny and always hungry. Put a Marine in a room with a door that says "Do not enter," and somehow she'll already be inside doing push-ups and asking where the crayons are. Marine kicks her door open, comes out, got her tattoo, and blah blah blah. By the way, I think I'm going to be looking for like a gender non-conforming Marine who has a bionic leg, so that we can represent the disability that we all end up with at the end, both from the cult side and everything. But also, I'm trying to figure out how to work like. I'm trying to figure out how to work like a disability reference in. So we're working on that. All right. The Marines have to show up twice. And then the chorus is going to chant. And I cannot emphasize enough that this is the official Marine song. Okay? I did not make this up. This is not a joke. The chorus is going to chant, "If the Army and the Navy ever look on heaven's scenes, they will find the streets are guarded by United States Marines." The Marine is going to get him to position on the chessboard. Up next, I give you the Army, the institution, the paperwork, the pure bureaucracy of death. Wipe that smile off your face, soldier. We are not in the business of hearts and butterflies. We are in the business of killing people. Real things Colonel said to me. We've got acronyms stacked on acronyms. Half the war is fought in PowerPoint. The Army is the only place you can be ordered to hurry up and wait for 6 hours straight and then get screamed at for not being efficient. Our unofficial model: if it moves, salute it. If it doesn't, paint it. If it's paperwork, lose it. We don't conquer nations, we conquer copy machines. And God help you if the printer's out of toner, because that is when the real war begins. Dun, dun, dun. Army soldier comes in. One gets on their square. And the chorus says, "You knew what you signed up for. What did she expect? A blank check to America, up to and including your death." And if anyone is wondering about the lack of male soldiers, this is my real Harvard-educated master's degree answer. The most honest answer I ever heard as to why women couldn't be in combat is because men would get distracted and sacrifice their lives. So what you are telling me, soldier, is that you will be so distracted by your colleague in uniform doing their job that you will lose your military bearing and compromise the mission? No, men should not be in the military. Okay.
Yeah.
Carry on. The Navy, a floating frat house with nukes, specializes in PowerPoints and power trips. It's the only branch where you can get sunburned, drunk, and irradiated all in the same day. Their ships are billion-dollar tinderboxes where Wi-Fi never works, but somehow the porn always loads. Motto: join the Navy, see the world, date the world, bring something back from every port. And let's be honest, the Navy is just the Coast Guard's older, louder brother, except with nuclear weapons and worse tattoos. And then, of course, chants: "A mission, a purpose, to protect your country against enemies, both foreign and domestic." You're gonna hit that a little hard. How we doing? We mad yet?
We mad
We
yet?
mad about an all-girl army yet?
Get it.
The Air Force, for those who like their war with Wi-Fi and waistlines. Their primary weapon isn't a jet, it's the Starbucks app. This is the only branch where deployment means you ran out of oat milk on base. They call it the Chair Force for a reason. More ergonomic seating than combat. Their pilots are gods in the sky, but try asking one to put up a tent and suddenly it's outside my MLS. The Air Force believes in precision bombing, especially when it comes to dropping their hotel below preferences. And then the chorus sings, "Best social elevator in the country." Because that's true. If you want to join the military, join the Air Force. I just made that up, but you probably put that in there, right? Oh, like in Hamilton, where he goes, "That's true. I wrote. Oh, she named his feral tomcat after him. That's true.
Yes.
It's actually not true.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Do it.
Best social elevator in the country. That's true. Right. Hashtag I was there first when this opens on Broadway, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Coast Guard, you've heard of them once, maybe, during hurricanes. They're like the bouncers of America's beaches, mostly dealing with drunks, boats, and bad decisions. Their unofficial model, Semper Paratus, always ready to remind you they're actually a military branch. Half the time they're chasing down cocaine smugglers with a dinghy and a dream. They're the only service where your biggest battle might be a jet ski. Think of them as the AAA of the sea, except they'll board your yacht and yell at you for not wearing a life jacket. Hey, this pastor is named Coast Guard. We're definitely going to have to put a Friends reference in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my family's primary love languages. Okay. And then, of course, going to sing, "We're technically in the military, too. Sometimes. Depends on the paperwork." And you know what? I realized as we were driving here that I didn't put National Guard in this. And I'm like, should I?
Mm.
But you'll see. You'll have to tell me.
That have to be it.
All right. Number 6, the Space Force. Because when the apocalypse comes, someone has to defend the satellites. It's basically the world's most expensive cosplay convention. Star Wars budget, Galaxy Quest energy. Their motto, aim high, no, higher. They've got camo uniforms for space because nothing hides you better in orbit than woodland green. It's the only branch where your job description is 90% Netflix password reset, 10% praying that Elon Musk doesn't buy your chain of command. Space Force, proving once and for all that America can militarize literally anything. And then the chorus says and walks through the crowd selling bumper stickers that say, "Cops always promise space travel." So nothing is not a good marketer. You can get those in my shop, by the way. The infantry, the backbone, the body count, the boots on the ground. See, like the infantry could probably go away and just be the 101st Airborne. I don't know. Their entire job description is walk until someone shoots at you and then walk faster. They call themselves grunts, and trust me, you'll hear why when Chow Hall Chili hits. Infantry is where you send people too dumb for the Air Force, too sober for the Navy, and too broke for the Marines. In my intelligence class, we had a guy who failed in the infantry tactics section, and so they sent him to be an infantry officer.
Oh.
Can't make this stuff up, friends. These are your tax dollars. Their hobbies include pulling security on porta potties and memorizing ways to say "huh" with different emotional intonations. They don't measure time in days or months, just in how many pairs of socks you've gone through. Knitting coat baby, what is the first rule of soldiering? This is where she would say, "Always keep your feet dry."
Always keep your feet dry.
I was paying her. And then the chorus sings, "All you gotta do is be in the right place at the right time, the right uniform, and never volunteer for anything." And the infantry gal's gonna sing, "No, don't stand out." She gets on her square. And the 101st Airborne Division, they jump from planes and break their knees for freedom. Pull your head out of your fourth point of contact, soldier. They'll tell you they're the Screaming Eagles, mostly because that's the sound they make when the chute doesn't open.
Oh!
Their entire mission is proving gravity is still undefeated. Paratroopers are the only people who will jump out of a perfectly good airplane, then brag about it for the rest of their lives, while scheduling knee surgery before age 30. 101st, because sometimes war just isn't dangerous enough until you add terminal velocity. And all of this, by the way, is said by an officer of the 101st who avoided airborne school for 5 years. By going to war. Okay. And then the Cadence is going to sing, "Shut up and sit down, Lieutenant." Rangers leading the way into every bar fight since 1775. Their motto is Rangers lead the way, but it usually ends with someone leading them out in handcuffs. They can run 50 miles with no sleep, but put 2 shots of whiskey in them, and suddenly they're airborne without a parachute. Every Ranger tab is basically a government-issued warning label, "Do not mix with alcohol or women named Tiffany." Rangers proving daily that discipline and debauchery can, in fact, share a barracks. This is going to be a woman ranger, by the way, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, do not mix with women named Tiffany, okay? Rangers lead the way, right, to get in there. I'm not reading all the notes of them marching in, but they're good, okay? Oh, and the chorus is singing, "If you ain't first, you're last." Special Forces, the quiet professionals, unless you're filming a recruiting video. They'll tell you they work in the shadows, which is code for you'll never know if they did anything or just grew a beard in Syria. They speak 7 languages, but somehow can't order a coffee without making it sound classified. Their berets are green, their stories are tall, and their budget is bottomless. Special Forces, the only people who can kick a door down in the middle of the night, then write a book about it by the morning. Green beret chick comes out. Chorus, "Top secret, they'll never tell, but also buy our logo and wear it well." MARSOC, the Marine Raiders. If you think SEALs are dramatic, meet their overachieving cousins. These guys took one look at Special Forces and said, "Cool story, bro, but what if we had more explosions and less subtlety?" They've got the quiet professionalism of Special Forces, minus the quiet, plus protein shake. Their idea of blending in is wearing night vision goggles to Applebee's. MARSOC, because sometimes the Marines looked at the SEALs and thought, we could be extra too. MARSOC guy comes in. I know, none of you all knew that MARSOC existed.
They
But
don't
if-
warrant rides from special helicopters.
We don't include them; they'll get all huffy. Maybe maybe we take MARSOC off and put National Guard. We'll think about it. Parajumpers, Air Force's gift to the war guards. They swim, jump, shoot, and smell like Red Bull. These are the gals and guys and theys who skydive into a firefight just to tell the Marines they've been applying their tourniquets wrong. They're basically lifeguards with machine guns. Baywatch meets Black Hawk Down. PJ training is so brutal that half the candidates quit and the other half just marry CrossFit. Parajumpers prove that the Air Force does, in fact, have a branch that goes outside. Parajumper comes. Of course, says, so others may live. Special Operations Aviation Regiment, the Nightstalkers. Nightstalkers don't quit, but they do retire. These are the only pilots who can fly blacked out helicopters at tree level while chewing dip and quoting Apocalypse Now. Their motto might as well be, we do dangerous shit so the SEALs can make movies about it later. They live in permanent darkness, which is why they're basically just bats with pensions. Nightstalker proof that aviation and insanity can, in fact, share a cockpit. And that was a love letter to my husband. And the chorus says, death waits in the dark. How dare you leave this unit alive? Military intelligence, always listening, never emotionally available, and so bored with that oxymoron joke. These are people who can track a terrorist halfway across the world, but can't find their own CAC card. Their whole job is knowing everything except why their spouse just left them. They live in secure vaults with no windows, so their vitamin D levels are classified. Military intelligence, proving you can be both right and completely useless at the exact same time. And that is my love letter to myself. Of course, it says, need to know basis. It's not lying, it's classified. The Chaplain Corps, God's personal spin doctor. Bless this mess, Christian God, though. They'll tell you they support all faiths and hand you the Bible the size of a rucksack. Their counseling style is half prayer, half guilt trip, and somehow you still walk away with homework. Chaplains are the only officers who can legally carry a cross into combat and call it a weapon. The Chaplains Corps, because nothing says separation of church and state like a government-issued preacher at your promotion ceremony. And I still have to put a good line about, like, they fool all these like religious 18-year-old kids into thinking that the chaplain's assistant is a chaplain's assistant and not the gun for the chaplain.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's horrible,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Like they don't think they're going to be like mini counselors and teaching Bible classes, and they're
Totally.
just the bodyguard for the chaplain because the chaplain's not allowed to carry a weapon.
Typical.
Classic.
It's not nice.
Not
Oh, by
nice.
the way, one of the reasons we haven't ratified the rights of children of the UN is because you can't recruit for the military under 18. I know, gotta put
Someone
that
in this room was deployed when they were 17.
Put that in there.
People used to this level of production.
And the chorus is like, God has a plan, don't question his plan. Now point and shoot, soldier. 16, the contractor, not in the military, just making six figures to cosplay it. They do the same job as a private for 10 times the pay, plus per diem and business class flights. Their uniforms don't have ranks, just pockets stuffed with tax-free cash. Contractors are proof that you can quit the army, grow a beard, come back 6 months later, and somehow outrank your old commander. The contractor serving God, country, and bottom line in reverse order. I have to put Marines in that army now. Of course. We're not here for the flag, we're here for the invoice. Now we transition to the swearing-in ceremony. Because now we're all on our chessboard. Okay, so now it's like, raise your right hand. I solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. We have a pause and begins to swell the music of Lee Greenwood.
Oh my God.
I'm proud to be an American.
You can be so
Where at
decent.
least I know I'm free. However, one person, who's the 100th soldier, is going to off-key sing Canadian because he wrote one for Canada too.
Oh.
And then the Rangers, his music's going to screech to a halt. The Rangers going to be like, get him! And a couple of soldiers are going to shake him off, and then he's going to be like, sorry, I panicked, I left Tim Hortons. And that's my dig at Canada for taking Tim Hortons when they left the war in 2011. No one made them do that. And they're all going to come back and be like, I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. And the record will scratch. The lieutenant is going to run in and say, help, you guys, I think I just joined the fucking army. And if we haven't got it by this point, the lieutenant is a trans man, because that is what women in the military are to society.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Took me a long time to come up with that. And then the course can see you signed a blank check up to and including your life. We're all going to march off the stage as a disembodied voice says, I don't care what your recruiter told me. You're mine now. Boom. Drink the Kool-Aid. New song. This one, like, I just have a cadence chant, and this is like the song I've spent the least time on, and it's about indoctrination. Okay. So it's like, shut up, line up, speak when spoken, make your bunk or I'll leave it broken. Smile when they scream your name. If they're yelling, you're still in the game. Hydrate, caffeinate, medicate later. Cry in your locker and thank your creator. Drink the red stuff, suck it up. It's just Kool-Aid in a canteen cup. I think this was more like singing. They'll call it victory punch. After we drink it, we break. They say it's just electrolytes, but we all know what's at stake. Winks, Kate's a drill sergeant too.
Oh yeah.
I would just I would get in so much trouble for watching the drill sergeants because I was like, this is a game. They learn this. We do this. And then, you know what? I was so much more angry when I got to OCS because at basic training, I was like, okay, I get it. You're going to break us. You're going to make us soldiers. This is for a purpose. OCS was just like, we're going to fuck with you for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And if you can deal with it, you can be a leader.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, you got two of them right there. My two drill sergeant hats. Just chilling out. Keeping an eye on all the ways you're doing things.
So lieutenant says, they didn't shave my head, said I didn't have to, but that meant you don't belong the way you do. Yes, I am going to bring gender into it right from the beginning because it's almost like that's how it works. Wear your belt. Smile wide, braid tight, blend in and stay polite. You're in the frame, not in the fight. A decoration, not quite right. I found out about the combat band in basic training. Wear your belt, show no skin, tuck your skull and suck it in. Shave the sides, but not too close. Don't outshine the uppermost. He screamed, then smiled, then gave me a snack. Isolation, pain, small acts of kindness. That's emotional whiplash with a camo pack. You think it's discipline, but it's dopamine. You're trauma bonded to the war machine. Drink the Kool-Aid, stand up straight. You'll crave the voice you used to hate. March in silence, wipe the smirk. The sergeant loves you when you work. Choke it down, kill your pride. Victory punches serve with lies. We toast our suffering, call it sweet with saltpeter and defeat. That's just to make fun of the men that believe that. I hope you know. And be like, see, it's real. We were standing stiff as boards, not daring to move an inch, singing of freedom when we were at this moment anything but free. That's from uncultured. That's why it's not as catchy, but we need to fit it in there. Drink the Kool-Aid, earn the name, lose yourself and join the game. We love you just the way you are. If you're perfect, here's your medal, here's your cup. Take a punch, drink it up. Blackout. Okay.
Love it.
So I like just thought about words and took stuff from uncultured. I
That's
don't
great.
have like, you know, like this has to be like so great of a performance.
You gotta put scaffolding up.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
great.
the scaffolding exists. It's great.
Oh my gosh, so my dad was in the National Guard in the Vietnam era, right? And like got out as a conscientious objector and joined the cult. And he drew this cartoon, which was like the drill sergeants up on the platforms, like melt, and everyone was melting into the heat. Like and it was just like, you see, I went to Fort Jackson, and I went to Fort Jackson, 50 years later or something? It was like literally exactly the same. When I saw that sketch, after I got out of
the
basic training, I was like, oh, so crazy. Okay, so the song is now called Have a Day. Lieutenant is center stage uniform. She's got like short, spiky brown hair. Okay, she's clearly transitioning from being door knocker to being lieutenant. We are understanding this. She's okay. So it just starts with the lieutenant with like a loud whisper that says, when you can't say how you feel, so you say hooah and keep marching. And the only part I've really written that I really have to perform is like, have a day, but up, have a day. This is somehow going to be like the tune. The thing about lieutenants is you are overloaded with expectations and nobody teaching you what to do, and you have to salute absolutely everybody that you come across. Okay, so it's like wake up at 4, shower in 10, shine your boots and brief your men. All my stuff is in the same cadence, so I know it sounds boring.
That's
but We'll,
great.
we'll put it to
That's
stuff.
it. Yeah.
Double time, smile, triple check 4, ma'am, you're in charge of this whole damn swarm. Salute to the major and the sergeant too. Hold in your plea, pretend you're not blue. Carry your binder, carry their grief. They say you're a leader, but who gives you relief? And maybe at one time was crying somewhere saying, but who takes care of the lieutenants? Ma'am, your hair is round, your voice is loud, your skirt's too long. Be firm, be soft, be calm, be fire. Be a leader the men can admire. I say have a day because I can't say help. I smile in the mirror like a regulation elf. I salute with both hands. They nod and I grin, and they never notice the panic within. She's like in a mirror or something. This is the part where I did voice memos on. And I'm not gonna, but anyway, I was riffing on it the other day. So it's like, have a day, hooah and hooray, fake it louder anyway. Have a day, stand up straight. The system loves you and you don't break. You're fine, LT, you're fine. She's got that army shine. She's smiling, she's thriving. She's not crying. And then the lieutenant's like, I'm fine. Which is a thing in the under music of Encanto.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, I'm totally not crumbling beneath every goddamn thought. I'm bleeding, I'm playing the part, but I can do it with a broken heart. Sorry, I lost my place. And she's like, have a day, but have a day. And this whole time, like, people just, the chorus has just been kind of like handing her stuff, right? And walking by and everyone. And you're just like physically seeing her getting very overloaded. If you've ever seen Six, the song of the girl who's like, and they're all touching her and they're all like, and it's like, it's just showing sexual assault with what they're doing. So it's like that. It's just like very emotional.
Yeah.
And then she's about to have a day. And then she's going to be like, I'm fine. And at this point, like the whole chorus is pushing her down. And as she breaks the plane, she's like, I'm not fine. And then we should have had a duffel bag here. These are going to hit the duffel bags that will be stuffed with pillows because we're nice.
Just for nice.
She'll be like, I'm not fine. She's going to like give up the ghost, right? Over the duffel bag. And then you're going to hear the disembodied voice that is going to say that the cult baby motto is, I can do it with a broken heart. She cracks her neck and she's going to say, lift her head up, take a big deep breath. She's going to throw the chorus off, grab the duffel bag, and just palm it to the air and go, Let's go black. And that's going to be that.
It's great.
I know, right?
I can do it with
I
broken
think the
heart.
do
I
it with
feel
a
like
broken
that's my
I
whole
think the
childhood.
repeat is too much. Like maybe it's just do I can do it with a broken heart and then you don't need it later, but I don't know.
It's a good
I like
line.
specifically saying it. Like because
Yeah.
before that song came out, I was calling it the Cinderella effect.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I was like, there was one day which was like I was accused of some really bad shit. It was just a bad personal, professional day. I was like in my bed crying for hours. Right? And then at 4:00, like I got up, I washed my face, I had a glass of rosé, I put on my gold sparkly blazer, and I went and did my 3-hour TikTok show on someone's big channel. Right? And like at no point did I wonder if I would be able to do that.
Yeah.
Or like when I had to do my audiobook in 5 days, right? Like it was horrible. And like literally at 11 p.m. on the Wednesday night, I'm like breaking. But it was like, when the situation was like, there is no choice. Everyone is being nice. Everyone's saying take care of yourself. And also, if I don't get it done by Friday, first of all, the studio closes. The director goes on leave to Paris for 2 weeks, and then the book comes out.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So it's just like, you just are going to suck it up and push through the pain.
Yeah.
And I was really lucky that my therapist had been like, give yourself 2 weeks off afterwards.
Yeah.
And I literally needed it. I literally had these journal entries that are just like, today was hard. And then next, like, today was hard.
Yeah.
And like, this is one of these things even now in these times that we're in where I'm like, look, these are survival skills, right? Like the
Yeah.
ability to fucking do anything, like these were survival skills. Also, it's why we die young. Also, it's why we need to have disabled people at the end of the
Sorry.
No worries.
Don't move. Don't move.
You got it, hun?
Yep, I do. I got you.
Good love.
Hey, we're gonna
Stop.
talk about
We don't
Stay.
want
breaking.
any. We don't want any
Listen,
broken
hey, we're
fucking
gonna
feet.
talk about breaking glasses later.
What's
Yeah.
So that's embarrassing.
Hey,
to
you
be
know
live
you're
on the
good.
internet.
I just don't want everyone's in.
Don't be embarrassed. That means we're family. Isn't that good luck in some cultures?
Literally.
It does. Oopa.
So we visited my daughter's tita, like her nanny and her godmother, and we accidentally got our daughter baptized in the Mexican Catholic Church. It's a long story for another time.
Catholic, for
Anyway,
sure.
she like really super traded up and awesome dude, but they together like broke a glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you could not arrange for a better test of a man for me than breaking a glass and no yelling.
Totally.
And anyway, that comes up later in the show, folks. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
This
You
is
know what?
part of the practice.
I was about to say. I was like, this is just a confirmation of how we segue into the next song.
Definitely careful because it exploded really, really well.
Should I get the vacuum?
It was-
Yes, the shards are very fine.
You know, for a thrift store glass, that was pretty impressive on implosion.
Right? Like,
Expect like a jar of like Swarovski glasses from me at some point or something. A jar, a box.
'cause, yeah, those shards are very sharp and they
They
went
mean it.
a ways.
You went too far.
friends.
No, you're good, bud. You're good.
Sharp, and that is.
I mean, if I haven't
Why
broken glass in your
first-
house, we're not. We don't really know each other that well, I
Like
suppose.
this, and they all went away.
Here it is.
Okay.
Here it is.
Talk to people for a little bit. Sorry.
Let's get the liquid
Intermission.
quickly.
This is a girl show, so we thought you
Intermission
might need
number
another.
2.
We thought you might need another bathroom break. So there you have it.
Okay, y'all gonna hear vacuum.
Sorry, folks.
We know it sucks.
Hey.
Hey.
In Greece, it does just mean you're having fun.
Stephanie's
That was
crying
so
for
well
more than
timed
just
with
the
the
guitar.
Hey. Oh, hey, thanks for being on our live stream. This is super fun for us, so I hope it's super fun for you. Wait, it's super fun for us, right?
I'm having.
I mean, my husband has had to hear all of this for a month while he's been driving, so he's not that
great.
he's not that entertaining, but he's what's up with me. So I still feel like I'm sitting in front of the camera, but I'm not.
We got a
no,
lot
he's
of
made
it
the
with the
puppets.
paper
This is like-
towels.
this
I got a
is
little
the
bit of
point
both
where
right
it's
hands, so I
this
think
is the
maybe we got it
concept,
all.
right? I just finished the book
We
of
just-
I'm just showing it to
I'm
you.
worried they're
And I'm
very
showing it to them
small.
because I hope they're going to help me right now.
Kate walked in here
But I still have to publish Culture in America, pay that off, figure out how to pay them to write music, and then keep going forward. But you know, this trip was a pretty good indication that like we could easily probably book out 300 to 500 seats if we did it with planning and advertisement. So
There's somewhere still.
I told myself when I had the idea, I had as much a chance of making this from musicals, I had of making Uncultured a big McMillan book. So
The
I feel
rug
better
worries
myself
me.
again.
Maybe use the vacuum part on the rug.
So, like, one of my things that's very important to me, and is also very just important to the Knitting Colt Lady brand, is I don't accept free labor. You know, so I
Disregard the free labor being.
with this show and pay people come. It's the matriarchy. So I'm just figuring all that out. But I'm building my media. I think I'll do it.
I think we made it.
Cool.
Intermission 2,
Show
complete.
venue in Maryland. 2020. I mean, I want to debut it on January 20th, 2029 in Salt Lake City. Like the day that
There are
Bassett
all these
leaves
random
office.
things on the ground, like
That's
pink
my
flecks.
That's my yeah, and I kind of
Oh,
keep going right there.
I'm used to that world.
Okay, keep going
This?
toward me.
Here?
No, just straight in, right there. Yeah. There's the thing. Right
Oh, right here.
A big one? I missed a big one?
No, just a sharp one.
Oh,
not
I
a
mean-
big one.
Yeah, I think this is
On
gonna
the
be a
edge.
thing, right? Like as I said, I expect people to be like, oh, I want to watch this, and people were like, oh, I want to be in this. So, like,
There we go. No, I didn't.
I decided to make my life building art and knitting and doing things I wanted to do. So, I hope we'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm doing. I was like,
Right.
it, as my daughter and I drove here singing these songs, it's like it's already real. It's already a thing.
That's not
Last
actually.
night, as
It's like
I
you
was
found real
presenting
crystal
it,
at
I
the
was just
thrift
talking
store.
about it with the San Francisco crew, or 2 nights ago. People were like, "This should just be you and puppets and a
This is
guitar."
why all
And I'm
our
like,
wine glasses-
it could be that too.
Yeah.
I
Right.
can't.
Easy to replace.
Exactly.
So, but I do all my art with other people, and this is actually something I like to
All right.
teach other artists and creatives, especially if you
I
want to
think we made it.
monetize your stuff.
Yep.
Like as soon as you can get your idea out of your head, you can pay people to help you develop it.
Bang about there.
And you're probably not going to create big, huge, amazing things by yourself. This is actually funny because Uncultured gets a little bit of grief in the literary world because they don't think I deserve a book of that quality because I didn't suffer and do it alone. And like, no, I didn't set out to write a book about group behavior in the first book by a military woman on the mass market without a good group. And I'm super proud of how I did. No, I don't have a venue in Salt Lake City. Would love to talk
Salt
about
Lake,
it.
hey!
I want all the things. Like I want people to come take tickets at the door. I want to sell crafts by cult members in the lobby and books, and I think there's like so much cool stuff we can do. But like I am dedicated to the idea that like everyone who participates in it will make money. I think people are going to knit costumes, and then we're going to buy them from them at fair price, and then it's going to be part of like the costume hall. And I think in every city we go to, we're going to hire a third rank of actors where cult babies and veterans get to come sing and dance on our stage everywhere we go, and we'll keep it on the air for 10 years. Like I do nothing by halves. So I want you all to help make it happen. This is the beginning. This is why I'm saying we're going to start just being like hashtag I was there first. Like when you see this on Broadway, there will be a discount code if you were here tonight. Puppets, they need to be very Muppets looking because there's a Children of God effed up connection there. Plus Jim Henson participated in racism. So I like to talk about all the things. Oh, hey! All right. Probably ready to start again. Yeah. I have to get a new glass though. I will need actor. We're gonna need all the things
Get the
again.
plastic
Like,
glasses out.
one of the things I'm good at is building systems, and one of the things I'm good at is hiring experts and then letting them do their jobs. And I'm excited. And I also feel like the persons that play the lieutenant role are gonna have to play me to myself. So that's gonna be fun. All right, get ready.
We're giving you
There we go.
we're giving you the deployment durability code.
That's
The
what I should
chalice.
have gotten in the first place. I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
That was an easy solution. That's just why we don't let the
As-
lieutenant. No,
as-
I'm still a lieutenant. We don't let the lieutenants make decisions.
As we teach the 9-year-old, some decisions have predictable outcomes.
I know. That's why I said, why did the
Daniela
board?
performing with real glass, that was definitely
Yeah.
a predictable outcome. We all should have caught
By the
that.
way, whenever our daughter really wants to get his attention or tell him to F off, she calls him Randy, warrant officer.
Oh, that's great.
And Randy being a name that he went by.
I was gonna be like, yeah, careful with that.
Careful. Mr. Knitting Cult Lady is middle named Randall.
Oh,
And he went by Randy his whole life.
Okay.
And if I can emphasize that the only context that I had growing up abroad in an American Anglo-British soup of a cult in Latin America for the word Randy was horny.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
there is no way in any version of any world that if I had met him named Randy Young,
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no.
there would have been no more conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That should-
fortunately-
that's the right amount of PII. Should be good.
I mean, everything you need to steal my identity is in my best friend book. Can I not finish telling the rest of the story? All right, fine. I'll tell them off camera.
Well,
Anyway.
go for it. Get the toss.
When
Ready?
he joined
Ready?
me, he started going by
Ready?
Tom.
Listen.
I've
We
got
used to
faith.
play
I've got faith
softball.
for shot number 3.
Okay. Ready?
Is there entertainment for them in
Hey,
What about go gadget neck?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
get
going real
closer.
hard. I'm going real hard.
Closer.
what is
They
that?
don't fly well.
okay,
I thought
friends.
you were-
It's the little ones. The problem
It's
is
the
with the little ones, you're used to
That's
bigger popcorn.
This is the climax song.
Ooh.
Io so voce crama.
Hey, yo no habla.
Oh
Yes,
wow,
we
that's the
got it.
only sentence I know in Portuguese.
The climax song.
Is this gonna be like I can like get this again, like look it up and
Oh,
send
yeah,
to
on
my ex?
YouTube.
Okay.
I feel like I would do so well not come on, but all right. For those who are wondering, it means I'm good in bed in Brazilian Portuguese. If you didn't catch that earlier, okay.
You're being
This
silly.
is a song called "Skinny Skinny Blonde Woman." Okay, and everyone in the chorus is in bad blonde wigs.
Yes.
Stage picture: Lieutenant Daniela stands off center, sweat soaked and smoldering. She should just come through the whole thing. Center stage, glossy, smiling, regulation perfect cardboard cutout of skinny, skinny blonde woman on pedestal, straight from the recruiting ad, hair braided, ice blank, uniform spotless. So she's like, skinny, skinny blonde woman, you do it all just right. You giggle in the briefing room, you sparkle through the fight. Of course, dances around like they're at a bacchanalia. Their bad blonde wigs and like pearls and stuff. Now you float past promotion boards with your regulation braid while I stand here second guessing every move I ever made. Bun is hard to rhyme, and now they're left to wear braids. Okay. They called me too intense, too loud, too blunt, too clear, while you got praise for staying quiet and blinking once a year. I studied every standard, tried to pass every test, but no matter how I crushed it, you still fit their version best. I feel like this is like the surface pressure song almost from Encanto, if you will. I tried to be like you, God, I tried like hell, smiled until my jaw would shake and shrank so I'd excel. Skinny, skinny blonde woman, you do it all so well. And the chorus is like worshiping her, right? And so now I will become you, and they can all go to hell. I just stopped asking questions, just running fast and standing tall, wore my hair in perfect knots till I couldn't feel it all. And somewhere on deployment, between the hours and the heat, I traded in my fire for a shine they called elite. And now she's going to start like putting on her blonde wig with a bun and her cap and her beret. So I became the poster, I became the brand, Captain Barbie with a binder and a perfect knife hand. They said I could keep my hair, like that made it fair. Said your equal gave me praise, while the guys got shaved and raised. Smile bright, braid it tight, blend in and stay polite. You're in the frame, not in the fight. A decoration, not quite right. If you're wondering why I'm focusing so much on hair, you should see my 5 steps from the perfect bun to rape culture video.
Wow.
Chorus gaslighting and bad blonde wigs. Be ambitious, but don't be difficult. Just lean in. Representation matters until it doesn't. Anger isn't professional. Be the change, but do it quietly. You know, we'll have more.
Love
of
it.
The same.
Love it.
Cult, and then of course, cults want you tired, hungry, badsy, skinny, alone, and pregnant. And like at this point, she's gonna start climbing up a ladder, right? While the chorus is like whipping around her, and they're bacchanalia, and they're encouraging her to like jump higher and run faster and be better and blah blah blah. And what is it? Can we use the Chinook line? Like we test them harder, blah blah blah. You know, like So then she's gonna get to the top and she's gonna smack her head on the glass ceiling. Shatter it, right? And it's gonna come pouring down. And we're gonna have birds start to circle her head. They did this really cool in brackets, but you know, that's high production. And she's gonna have blood running down. She's like, up here at the top, turns out it's sharp. No warning, no padding to shrapnel parts. And here I am again, trying not to bleed to death from the shards of the glass ceiling we helped to shatter. It's a line from Uncultured. And by the way, part of my thinking about this musical was last year, we real Swifties found out that Taylor Swift was a 6th cousin to Emily Dickinson. And I was like, but the reason why her rhymes get sung is because she set them to a sick beat. So I'm going to do that.
Look.
The birds are going to turn into the voices of the chorus now, that are now the voices of intersectional feminists, discouraging her from this path. I still have more research to do on this and to make it rhyme and sound cool. And then it's going to be White Woman Whisperer. Turns out the ladder is made of bodies. And Audre Lorde, the master's tool, will never dismantle the master's house. And then Puppet Daniela is going to pop up from a trapdoor and say, nah, bro, I'm out. Every time I do the part, I call it knitting cult baby. Puppet Daniela. I'm like, yeah, it's just her. And then Lieutenant is going to whisper, now there's only one move left. Leave the game. And she's going to lean out on her ladder like the Bell Library for all my kids who dream for a library. And she's like, I'm not that girl. She's from Wicked. And she's going to jump off the ladder, land in a superhero crouch. She's going to strike her match on a boot, which is not a real thing. And by the way, in this song, I still need to work it out. There's gonna be a lot of period culture stuff over it too, right? And then she's gonna step forward and she's gonna immolate the chessboard. And then as the fire's flaring up, the chorus is gonna pull off her uniform and she's just gonna be in like Medusa coated, just like burlesque glory.
Yes.
And then she's gonna give the crowd the whole moment to cheer. Okay. As you were. Blackness. And as we have the blackness, we have who's afraid of little old me? Well, you should be. Because white women, when we deconstruct whiteness, we get to use it as a weapon and a shield. And we are in the second most powerful bodies in America. Okay.
Sing it, Lisa.
Boom. It's good. There's fire.
There's pyrotechnics involved. Safely, yet brightly, pyrotechnics
Sure.
involved.
It might be
Sounds
like people with a knitted fire throw. Like
Yeah.
doing this
Oh,
in the
okay. That's not
background
like that has to be
in
part
the
of it,
beginning,
for
but
sure.
Mhm. For sure.
all right, let me sup from the chalice.
If there's a flame knit,
chalice.
it just earned its stripes.
All right. Okay. So this is the point where I am going to come out. Me. I'm going to be wearing like a pink corset and really wide leg pink pants and a huge pink coat coat that I have knitted. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to play this song,
Is it
but I'm
is
going to
it
hold my guitar anyway.
is it the Peach song?
Okay. So I'm not going to play. Makes me feel better. I also realized I can't do my microphone with my left hand as well as my right.
Ambidextrous.
It's a good thing to know. So we come out and be like, hi, I'm Knitting Cult Lady. But not the Knitting Cult Lady because the is culty. The person whose life story inspired what you just watched. Though I flatter myself to think you might have seen a glimpse of your own story. I wrote this whole show. Well, I borrowed and stole all the best lines, just like the cult taught me. And I even made a workbook. Not a healing workbook, because healing doesn't follow directions, but a deconstruction workbook, where you write a letter to your past self, to the child who survived the group, to the teenager who rebelled just enough to get you out, to the young adult who ran so far and so fast, trying to outrun a trauma that never stopped chasing her, to the adult who finally collapsed, cracked wide open, and bled her story onto the page. And then to the you that you are now, the healed you, or the healing you, the adult you needed all those years ago. But the truth is, I couldn't write a better letter to my inner child than Peach PRC already did. So I'd like to sing her version. And fair warning, if you haven't cried tonight, or if you found yourself laughing just a little too loudly, this might be your moment. That's what we call emotional evocation. So go ahead and feel it. Feel open, raw, unraveled. But maybe don't talk to the Hare Krishnas in the parking lot or any military recruiters, at least for the next 24 to 48 hours. now we are going to sit and sing this song. And I think I'm going to have a slideshow. And it's going to start with, I wish I had this photo primed, but a photo of my 13-year-old mother in front of an Christmas tree. If you're on TikTok, she's Beyond Goodbye Esther. And she just says, what I wish I could get to do it all over again, right? If you know, you know. And if you know, by the next Christmas, she is pregnant with me, 14 years old. Okay. So we're going to sing. Can you sing with me?
I don't
Okay,
know
will
what
you
I'm
sing it
supposed
with
to
me?
say.
Okay.
Do you know what I know?
Okay, I can do it. It's fine. Okay. Someone kissed my closing eyelids, and I made it mean more than it did. And someone put a plate down a little too loud. Now I still flinch whenever I hear the sound, as I'm getting older. Pictures of 15-year-old mother here. I learned my mama was just trying her best, and not that I owe her forgiveness. But I'm sorry to that girl in her dress. The entire chorus is going to come out right now, okay? So if you want to wear pink, I'll wear it for you. And if you want to dance, then I'll strap up my shoes. And if you want to sing, then consider it sung. I'm sorry that you had to grow up this young. Forget that love is earned, 'cause it's always deserved. I know you had to work just to show them your worth. Remember that a plate is nothing but a plate. We're going to shatter a plate right here. Even if it breaks, we can throw it away. As I'm getting older. Sorry, no, I don't sing. I learned that I was only trying my best, and I think I owe her a deep breath. But she's the strongest little girl in a dress. So if you wanna wear pink, I'll wear it for you. And if you wanna dance, then I'll strap up my shoes. And if you wanna sing, then consider it sung. I'm sorry that you had to grow up this young. It's the military montage. You were the strongest little fighter who carried me here. And I know that you're tired from surviving in fear. So lay down, close your eyes. 'Cause now I got us for the rest of our life. So if I wanna wear pink, I'll wear it for me. And if I wanna dance, I'll lift up on my feet. And I just wanna sing at the top of my lungs. Thanks for being there, growing up so young.
Oh,
Okay, that was a lot of feelings in public, but that's kind of the point, right?
Right.
We don't heal alone, we heal in community, and we heal by witnessing each other. And now I give you our incredible chorus to sing our final number, Living With It. I should warn you, you might feel a little wobbly after this, a little euphoric, a little cracked open, a little high on people. Just remember what I said about the recruiters, okay? Go easy on yourself. You've survived. And we've got you now. And then we're going to transition into this final song called Living With It. I never said I was good in bed, but you have to come back later live on Broadway for the next one. I'm not going to write this song until I cast like the whole initial crew, because then everyone's going to contribute their line to like how they're living with it. But it's going to be like Karma meets Labor by Paris Paloma, right? And you're like on the scarred, burned chessboard, and every member of the chorus is going to be like taking off their costumes, their cult costumes, and becoming like who they are underneath. I've already come out as an Indian cult lady, so the lieutenant can come out as their like trans male self and be that person. The queen is going to turn into Prince Harry, and everyone else gets to be who they really are, basically. The people that have been doing the puppets, they're going to take off their black robes, and they're going to give us, if we can clear it legally, because kind of a lot of lines, they're going to give us a, we represent the Cult Baby Club, the Cult Baby Club that no one wanted to join. And if your high control experience occurred before the age of 25, we welcome you to Cult Baby Club.
That's great.
We tell you at the end that you still belong here. But there's going to be some big hoorah, and we're all have like knitted jackets. So when I came up with the cult coat, I was watching Taylor Swift do Karma, and I was like, I can knit something like that.
That's awesome.
So like they're all going to have, they were going to have look like church robes earlier is what I wanted to happen when they're behind me on the sad song. And then we're going to open it, and it's going to be like Karma jackets.
Yes.
It's going to be super fun. And then that's the end. And then as you're leaving, you're going to have, obviously, our books in the lobby. I want to have it be like a little like treasure hunt of deconstruction materials. Like you can scan this for a list of therapists that know about cult stuff. And you can like, hey, if you're a Mormon, these are people that are not going to tell you your cult wasn't culty enough.
Yes.
Like you can go through and find your thing. And then we're going to have in the lobby, as people leave, we're going to have, who one of our guests here already did a cover of Callaway. You want to? But it's like kind of folksy and acoustic. How would you describe it?
Yeah, but exactly.
Yeah, and it'll get stuck in people's head as they leave. And then you're going to come back 14 times so you can catch all the references.
Yes.
And of course, we will make it a movie.
Yeah.
Call it what you want to, but you'll be calling it something.
Hi, Kit.
That was awesome.
You know, we get so high.
2.5 hours ish with a broken wine glass and
Yeah.
extra intermission.
Yeah.
It's a long break.
It's fixable.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, and when the music just doesn't stop and it just keeps the scene going.
Right.
And when you have those stages that
It's
are
not this
spinning.
random lady who
One's
hasn't
ready.
rehearsed this ever,
One's
just
ready.
telling you things. Hey,
I loved it.
hashtag I was
Yeah.
here first. I hope I said the same one the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go through it. We'll have our people go through it. We'll be like, when you see this on Broadway,
I was there first.
you can say that. Of course, the Republican dog is not happy. This is because, look, okay, I just have to say this. When I saw Book of Mormon, or I listened to it, I didn't see it, honestly. So I'm sure the performance is amazing, and I love every musical, but I was a little disappointed. I was like, they just went kind of babies.
Oh, it was awful.
Didn't really like get into anything. And then when I found out that they're basically Republicans, I was like, oh, okay, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Like, so I keep saying I'm going to do Book of Mormon for all cult babies, but I'm going to hit harder because I'm not a Republican. And we've never seen religious extremism done by a woman, and we've never seen military women on the big stage in any sort of way. Oh my God, if Taylor could cameo me. I mean, she could also sue me for 50% of the music rights, but then I would be such a mega millionaire. It would be cool. I mean, we'll see. I'm learning the things. We're having a meeting soon with people that do rights, right? I mean, I learned for writing the book that it's called fair usage. You can use 2 lines of any song, basically.
Yep.
That's why we can have "I'm proud to be an American," or at least I know I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Okay, for that. And then there's a lot you can do with parody. But then there's also a lot where I'm just like, yeah, but how shitty do you look if you're suing me?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're always trying to help 90 million Americans recover from being on coast.
Mm-hmm.
You want to like sue her? But
And there's something to be said about if you get to see that means you're known.
steal like an
Yeah.
artist, right? And it's
Yeah.
like I didn't even know when I started it. I was just like, wow, you take blah blah blah. Like I have a very good that kind of memory. It's called echolalia or whatever. But like I would quote my professors back to themselves
Yeah.
in essays, and like if I wanted to be spicy about it, I would give them a time and a date. But if I didn't, I would just use it and be like, they're not going to remember they said it this way, but they're going to know they agree with the sentiment. And I remember that they said it exactly.
Oh my
this
gosh.
way. So I always knew. It's like I've been walking around with that Alanis Morissette line in my mind since I was 14 years old. And I was like, no, I'm going to do something with that.
Mhm.
That's
Comment
a
on
lot.
cults.
Yeah, that is a thing.
So I don't know how many people I mean, it's really, really late for most of my crowd.
It's
but
true. It's true. It's late, but
It's okay. This was just the first performance. We'll do it again. Yeah, anyways, I had fun with this. I needed a thing. I just wrote a book that I saw the bibliography, like I paid someone to do the bibliography, and then I saw that it was 36 pages, and I was like, I thought I was writing this book for 2.5 years. Like, no, this has been 7 to 10 years of my life, and like
Yeah.
everything I've read, and my master's degree, and the first book, and just like all of it.
it's a lot.
I also quote the first book so many times that you can't possibly read Culting of America without wanting to find culture.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
It's pretty great. Yay.
All right, we're going to say goodbye now because our thing is done and we're going to talk amongst ourselves. Thank you for being part of I Was Here First.
Hashtag.
And
Hashtag.
I think
Hashtag
maybe.
Brogan.
Hashtag Brogan. I think maybe I'll be able to go back and look at the TikTok comments. I know I'll be able to go back. And look at them. Thanks everybody.
Trying to remember all the hashtags.
It was funny.